Obey station law. Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization before you enter the docker bay. For your convenience and safety, pacification emplacements are active and tracking at this station. Always proceed directly to your allotted bay to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction. Be aware of oncoming traffic in the access corridor. Observe minimum clearance distance. Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization before you enter the docker bay. Be aware of oncoming traffic in the access corridor. Observe minimum clearance distance. Blocking bay access is a crime. Don't risk annihilation. Make way. Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization before you enter the docker bay. The access corridor is designated A.
Okay, there we are. Right, and I need to turn on my sound effects.
2 Waterworlds and 1 HMC.
Oh. So, Rabbi, you haven't heard these yet, but when we did this last year, I made this whole thing, and I had like little sound bites for when we would discover things.
Yeah.
I'm switching them on. Make sure it's routed right. Okay. So, Waterworld.
Oh my god, is Kevin Costner down there?
Nice.
What? Oh, the metal, right? The high metal content worlds. We made this.
I put the horns up in the air.
All right. So I'm at. Where am I? I'm at waypoint. Well, I lost track of the correct numbers. I think it's 4. I think I'm at 4. Because I ended up losing a couple of the first ones off the front of my list, and the EDSM window in ED Discovery does not do what I think it was going to do. So anyway, I have some things to scan here and then be on the way. Looks like a bunch of teraformables out by planet 3 and 4. Actually, it looks like a pretty fun little system. They're out in sort of a co-orbit, so this shouldn't take too long.
Oof. I alt-tabbed, but I was pointing at a planet. I shouldn't have done that. I came back in to see it zooming by me. That was not the time to test the shields.
Good evening, Aviator. How are you today? I have to figure out where I actually am in this orbit. Three A and B.
So I understood what you meant about the orrery on the map. The problem was I was just losing track, in my mind. I'm like, okay, I gotta go 1, 4, 3, 5, 2, just getting old.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Right, and you can always return to that, I guess. So are these gas giants or are they stars? Are they ringed dwarf stars? Wow. Yeah, that's Class Y dwarfs with a bunch of planets, including gas giants, in a co-orbit with a Class 3 gas giant. The star is smaller than the gas giant. And this little guy deserves a scan and maybe a land, considering the view I'm gonna have here. It's like right on the edge of the ring. Oh, this might have an atmosphere, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, lots of rings.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
So that's A. Let's find 3B. So you're a lot further along. You guys are a lot further along than I am. I gotta catch up to the hard part and find my way through.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up by 7. I think I'm like 6 jumps behind Chig.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't successfully done the neutron jump yet, so that's why I had an issue with that gap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried it at
Neutron
Jackson's
is-
Lighthouse.
Okay, neutron's not so bad. I can see where it'd freak you out having not done it before, but white dwarfs are the ones to watch out for. That's a lot worse, the white dwarfs. Because their exclusion zone is like really wide compared to a neutron, and they're super not worth it because it only gives you a 30% boost. Which is crazy. It's because it's a math mistake. It was when they were being added to the game, white dwarfs were supposed to be the hard ones that was worth more in jump range.
Surface scanned.
So I think it was supposed to be. Let's see, what do white dwarfs get? Maybe white dwarfs get you 100%, or it was supposed to be that white dwarfs were worth more, but somebody put the decimal point in the wrong place on the neutron jump, so it's worth 300 when it was supposed to be 30 or something. Something to that effect. So
It's not rocket science. Oh wait.
oops. Yeah, and then they put it in the game, and I guess you can't take things away once you put them in there. There would have been
That's cool.
revolts, so.
Sure.
Alright, so now we go over to 4 and scan A and B. What is this? Oh, A, B, and C. That's an Earth-like.
Ooh.
An Earth-like all mixed up in the orbits of this system. Over to 4.
Stacked question for neutron jumping. If you've
Yeah.
you run the risk of hurting your FSD while you're doing it. If you've engineered your FSD, your integrity is compromised a bit. Do those two play together?
Yeah, well, what you're affecting is your integrity. But it hurts. It doesn't just hurt your FSD. It hurts a little bit of everything. Well, I guess maybe it's the neutron jump really does just hurt. It's if you like do emergency stop out of Super Cruise, it hurts everything. That's what I did the other day by accident. Yes, it takes a % or two. Well, I guess it probably depends on the integrity of your FSD, but yeah. I'm trying to remember the thresholds here. I think it's kind of like around 80% you may start to see malfunctions, which is to say, like, you'll be warming up for a jump and then it'll sort of fail and you'll have to start the jump again. Kind of thing. But it's not like catastrophic. Your ship doesn't blow up. If it gets really low, you'll start having more malfunctions than successes, and that's irritating. If it gets to 0, it won't work. But your ship doesn't blow up or anything, and then you just need to find a place to repair it, to land, or if you have an AFMU, you can use that on it to bring the integrity back. It's really not that big a deal. So I haven't done any. Wait, no, I did one neutron jump. And I can't remember if I've repaired since then because I found some carriers. Yeah, I'm at 100%. Oh, 98. Okay, so I've done one neutron jump on this ship, so it seems to do 2% to the 4A FSD that I have here, which is fully engineered. So you have a 5 and a DBX, you probably have more integrity than that. It might still be about 2%, maybe 1% per neutron jump.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Yeah, no, I was worried. but don't be.
Not that big a deal, no. Alright, so here's A. Crash says 1% per jump. Crash, you're in voice with us. What are you chatting to me on Twitch for? I'm not saying you're not allowed to. This looks like a water world. I thought these were high metal contents. I'm all mixed up. I need to change the size of my graphics in Discovery here. I can't read it in the headset.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
C is closer. Alright, see, I'm going to check the orrery. Four. Ooh, this is hard to navigate in VR. They make the like system maps and stuff translate very, very slow. Probably a motion sickness issue, I would think. Boy, tough to get over there. Okay. B. Oh, okay, I see. I can see C and then B first. Oh, this is fun. This is a ringed planet. Another ringed water world. Oh, Crash is painting, of course. You're on your phone, sir. No, C is the Earth-like, ringed Earth-like. Cool.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Let's see. What is around here? It's kind of cool, kind of far away. That's pretty cool. Okay. Screenshot. What haven't I scanned is B. There's a notable phenomena in case it has a different kind of crystal I haven't scanned yet. Should check that.
Found my first last night.
Surface scanned by
Cool.
50%.
Anything alive?
Surface scan.
No, nothing alive. Just the crystalline structures.
Yeah. Yeah, at this waypoint, there are some. I was at the other one and there was a bunch of crystals and then this one mollusk thing
Oh, cool.
floating around. See if I can find anything different in here.
Navigating
Green and purple.
navigating loop of shame. Hold on.
Recon loop.
Yeah, yeah. I'd like to scan from the backside.
Yeah. Oh, I already have this kind of crystal. I know that. I think I already have the purple ones. Yeah. I guess they're purple and green. That's cool. They didn't look quite like that in the other one. They are somewhat larger than they sometimes look. I'm gonna get bumped here. Ah, found it. Gourd mollusk.
Oh, nice.
They're really small. Look around for the contact. Oh, I'm gonna overshoot it. Turn on the lights. Yeah, I already had scanned this kind. They make funny sounds, though. They'll zip around if I get really close. Bump him. Bonk. He like sort of hollers. He goes, "Mrrr." Yeah, they sort of like make whale song sounds when I bump into them. Alright. We'll let him be. I think I'm done scanning here. Time to get a move on. Okay, next waypoint. I think this next one is the tough one. Ow. Wow, is this really? Yeah, Little Gem Nebula.
Yeah, that's the one.
In the right order, it's like 3,000 light years. Yeah, wow. It's 3,100 light years from waypoint 4. Okay, let's get moving. I think looks like we're going way south, so really I need to get I need to probably just cut straight across within the plane and then go down. Yeah, that looks good. Pick a star in here. And route there. Or actually, I could do the cheat mode, because somebody's already planned this out. Planned out the good path.
Is that just available on a website? Oh.
Somebody had planned it. They made a route on EDSM. It's in the pinned tab now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like
Yeah, that came after I went through there.
Yeah, Hate found it yesterday.
Yeah, I think it involves a jump neutron.
Yeah, so it says that. Yeah, with the 30. So let's see. You have like 4. You're like the same as me. You have like 46. So
Yep.
with the 40 light year range, you will need a few 50% boosts and some neutron boosts. So, yeah. All right. Well, anyway, let's route to this spot then, and that will at least get us started. Okay. We'll go to the start of the planned route. Oh, that's way south. I could have just gone to where I was already. Might just keep my other route and then go here. Or I don't know. Let's just go right there. I gotta catch up. Starting to feel behind. I don't need to add 1,000 light years by not triangulating it, you know?
Right.
Oh, there's a lot of neutrons on my path. Okay, let's see what happens.
All right, I'll see you in 2 minutes.
You just got to be careful about fuel with neutrons. You do too many in a row, that's how you get yourself in trouble. It's not the, I have repair stuff, but
Charging.
Oh, jeez. I am 52 jumps from the start of this thing. And that's including allowing for jet cone boosts.
3, 2, 1.
I really wanted to get there tonight. Let's see what happens.
There's a lot of tonight left.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose there is. If I follow my own advice about what to scan and what not to scan.
Right.
Let's see, right now there is nothing in the water world or Earth-like range, so I'm not going to stick around and scan this guy. Alright, we're on speed mode. Honk and go.
Temperature critical.
Cue the Airwolf theme.
Yes.
Frameshift drive charging.
Guess that makes me Ernest Borgnine.
4, 3, 2, 1.
After you make the jump over there, 340 light years or so from that up is Rotini. I think it's the first outpost from there.
Okay.
If
So
you
that's...
feel the need to hit the space station, it's like 340 up.
Okay. I actually I was at carriers on the last waypoint. There was still some carriers hanging around there, and I did dock up. Sort of. I didn't sell my data or anything, but for some safety of I will respawn that much closer, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I sold a bunch of stuff there, mostly so Chick could get the percentage, because I haven't been mining anything for him.
Oh.
Figure he's been carting my butt over that jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Plus, as a new player, when you're raking in millions from, random exploration, you don't notice the percentage loss.
The 25% is nothing. Yeah.
Didn't have it when I started.
Yeah. Did anybody have you heard of the Liang Rui? His
15%?
his bonus. That's his ship discount. But if you are pledged to him and rank 5, the highest rank, he pays plus 300% for exploration data.
Oh.
So that means you earn 400% of what you normally earn. But that is a fuckload of merits. 15, yeah, so for the power play, like the weapons, the modules and stuff, you just have to be rank 3, which is 750 merits in one cycle. I think you have to do like 5,000 merits or something to get rank 5. It's nuts. So then imagine you do a big exploration, something worth $1 billion or something all in one go, and then you have to keep it and work for the power play long enough to earn rank 5 before you sell. But boy, oh boy.
Right.
Some people apparently did that on the last distance cruise expedition and made several billion. Probably not worth my good time, have fun game time.
Right. That's a level of commitment I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Ammonia World. I've never found one of these.
Oh, I have a sound for that. Ammonia World. My daughter made this one for me. Where is it? Shoot, I can't read. Screen's too small. Here we go.
Ammonia. PU.
That's awesome. Tell her I appreciated that.
I will. Of course, that was a year ago, too. She doesn't really sound like that anymore. Not quite. She probably sounds like that to everybody else.
Right.
Hey, Penguin. Welcome.
So Trax, where are you at right now? What waypoint?
I am going to the hard one right now, which I think is 5, right? It's the BD something. Mm-hmm. But it's the one that's like really hard to jump to. I'm on my way there. I am like almost 50 jumps away from the start of the suggested route.
Huh. If you want, I can pick you up and bring you into the nebula with my carrier.
Oh, where are you at?
My carrier is currently inside the waypoint, but I'm
Inside waypoint 4? I mean 5?
5. Yeah.
Oh, don't bother. No. I planned on doing all this. I sort of want to get to the start point and see if I can plot it myself, but I'll probably be tired by then, and I'll resort to following people's suggestions. But you know, I have a like 75 light year Anaconda I could have brought on this expedition, and I brought this Cobra instead because I wanted to do it the old-fashioned way. So I'll stick to my guns for now, at least. Thanks, though.
If you run out of fuel, let me know.
Yes, I know I could call for rescue. That would make for good gameplay.
Fuel scooping.
Everything's crashing tonight for some reason.
Oh, what's crashing on you?
7 days to die wouldn't load. My Razor program for my lights wouldn't load, and now Elite just crashed on me.
Oh no.
This is not my day. My computer's like, go to bed.
Drive charging.
You got school in the morning, you should be sleeping, not playing.
Shouldn't we all?
Discord overlay showing up on all my screenshots. Oh.
Oh no.
Well, you were all here. There's proof.
Yeah, I like having the game capture streaming works really well for this because the stream can't see any of my overlays and floating windows and other such nonsense. Chat windows and Discord and stuff is here but invisible. So I guess it just makes me look like I'm looking at the floor of my ship all the time.
Yep, it does.
Fascinated by my own throttle hand.
Oh, no. That scared me. I went to do a complex, control alt this sort of thing, and I tabbed out of everything and it went black and I'm facing the planet. Good times.
Are you in full screen?
I am, and I probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, it responds a lot better to borderless if you ever need to tab.
This ammonia world looks like it has like almost an ice cap to it, and then it looks like there's white weather clouds.
Yeah, well, they have atmospheres. Some of them are pretty brown and drab. Some of them you can see land masses and lakes and stuff like that. But
Frameshift drive charging.
ice cap would be interesting. Very cold ammonia world.
Yeah, it's kind of on the side. I'll post it later.
Maybe it's a storm.
All right, a screenshot. It's time to jump. I almost said wiggity wiggity whack and showed my age, but I didn't.
This game skews older.
Yeah.
Don't have to be that worried. That's a big star. Uh-oh. Nope, that's gas giants. Never fear, nothing to scan here.
That
Not
is
that
a
big. I
large
guess I've just
star.
seen too many small stars. Skewed my perspective.
Fuel sampling complete.
Oof, 52 bodies in this plane. I don't want to hang out here.
Just look for any interesting signals, but if they're all icy bodies, just leave.
Yeah. Let somebody else map the dirty ice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I do think the ice bodies are going to get a lot more interesting with the new planet tech coming.
Hopefully. They don't get a much appreciation right now. For sure.
Well, now even landables are just
Fuel scooping.
sort of plain blobs of slippery driving. Right, we're on the move. Made 10 jumps already, so we can move fast when we want to. I've been hitting neutrons. I'm gonna make sure I wasn't blind. Oh no, they're definitely in there. So my route plotter, yeah, has jet cone boost. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, Trax, you're basically at the halfway point.
For the whole expedition?
No, for waypoint, what? I think
Oh,
3 or 4 to waypoint 5.
3, 2,
well, I just left 4 when I started playing.
Oh, okay. Well, you're halfway between waypoint 3 and waypoint 5.
fuel scooping.
Currently,
Are you
I'm
looking
going
at me
back-
on the map?
Yeah, I'm currently going back up towards the center of towards the middle of the plane, looking for better stars.
Scooping complete.
I think I
Some
found
interesting
ammonia
things
world
I've seen.
here. And this is an undiscovered system, or at least it seems to be. So I might have to scan this. There's only 12 bodies.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Oops. I'm cooking my ship while I sit in the scanner. My bad. Alright, let's try this again then. Oh, I hope this ammonia isn't out at that B star. It's 120,000 light seconds.
Those 2 waters I told you about were 320,000.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's like, how badly do you want the 2 or 3 million?
I got them.
Ah, there it is. It's not far. Only 260 light seconds. It's like a plain old cloudy one. Orbiting a Class 1 gas giant. That's a very close gas giant. Maybe they're not in orbit. Oh no, gas giant's much further away. Okay.
System scan complete.
Makes more sense. Well, let's see, what do we have here? It's like the only thing valuable is this ammonia world. Oh no, somebody has been here first. They just literally honked and left. They didn't put their name on anything. Didn't even FSS the ammonia world. Well, I'll go map it. It's a big boy. 9 probes. We'll see about that. Let's see what that does.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Did it in 4.
Complete.
Thanks, Super Probe. Alright, I don't think I care if I scan the rest of this stuff. Onward. We got places to be, after all.
Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scoping. System scan complete. Fuel scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
I think I just hadn't been paying attention to how many jumps were between these waypoints. I was distracting myself and didn't have a frame of reference, but 52 is really not that far. Well, that was a fun thing I just flew by.
Fuel scoping.
What's that? Funny stars in this system, I think. Oh yeah. Nested binaries.
Fuel scoping complete.
Ah, pretty close. Brown dwarf is pretty close.
Thanks to the CG detailed surface scanner, I'm able to do a 6 probe water world in 2.
Yep.
This thing is insane.
Pretty beastly, yeah. The ammonia I found wanted efficiency of 9 probes, and I did it easily in 4. Let's see. Ship controls. That's pretty cool. Screenshot that. Cool. Onward then. How close until they count as contact binaries?
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I have there we go. I have the experimental mod I put on this FSD is deep charge, so it does tend to drink a lot of fuel each jump. Technically more efficient on a 4A than Mass Manager, so oh well. Oh, neutron star. Ooh, the high metal content world in this system. Ooh. Oh, they're not landable. Yeah, atmosphere. They're high gravity. That would have been fun.
System scan complete.
Alright, neutron jumping. And then we're gonna make a 181 light year jump.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
All right,
Frameshift drive charging.
off we go then.
Three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Crash, I'm not sure I'm understanding your question. I was thinking about
Frameshift drive charging.
sorry. When entering an atmosphere, is there a certain something that's going to populate high G worlds, or is it just random game-wise? Yeah, I mean, the whole game is procedurally generated, so I think there will be some hand-placed things, but there will be a lot of procedurally generated things that pop into existence when you go to the system and your computer forces the game world to you know, it's very Heisenberg, this whole game. Like when you view a star, you cause it to start to exist when you view it for the first time. So I guess I was expecting it to be like that. And we will get to spend a little bit more time on generally higher gravity worlds, since they're probably more likely to have atmosphere, at least a bit of atmosphere.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm really curious about how the flight is going to feel in atmosphere. I think they sort of asked that question in the most recent AMA thing that they did, saying that it will have some effect, like some ships will behave differently, but they didn't. It was sort of like a more on that later kind of thing.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
When do you think the next dev diary is going to be, Drax?
I haven't a clue. Considering they just got another setback, I don't know. I know we should have at least one more, but I haven't heard anything. The one everybody was excited about waiting for was the combat one, the last one. But there's still a lot to be told, and with this new fun where every Friday we're going to be getting a series of questions answered. I hope that doesn't take the place of it, but
Yeah, hopefully. It might after this next one, though. They might just stop doing them.
Yeah.
Just to save
They-
resources.
Yeah, they were a little bit glorified ads anyway, but
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
yes, Crash about Speed Bowl. Yeah, Speed Bowl doesn't happen in an atmosphere. That's for sure.
Fuel scooping complete.
Because there's no way you can get to those anywhere near those speeds with air resistance.
Heat sinks. Lots of heat sinks.
Yeah, but you'll have a terminal velocity. The reason Speed Bowl could happen was because you didn't have a terminal velocity. There's nothing to slow you down. Yeah, I sort of feel like the in-game answer to going fast in an atmosphere is going to be a shield. And I wonder if that would be the thing, is if you fly a ship that's shieldless, if you would encounter a lot more air turbulence and maybe heat would start to be a problem if you were going very fast or something. But who knows? Uh-oh. Might have an Earth-like in this
Fuel
system.
scooping complete.
Oh, I hear a sound. It's so seldom I run into Earth worlds, I don't know if I've really memorized the sound yet. Is this a discovered system? Yes, it is. But they're not... Yeah. They mapped the one in question. So I'm not going to get first mapped on it if it is Earth-like. Or... That is Earth-like.
Very nice.
Suitable for water-based life.
Oh, down to Earth astronomy. There's a fleet carrier here.
Oh,
Yeah, at the 7th waypoint.
cool.
Really?
Dave's carrier.
System
Commander Flandas. Cool. I'm gonna go do a fly by the tower.
Wonder what it's doing all the way out at Waypoint 7.
I think I saw in the last stream he was doing some kind of exploring, but I don't think it had anything to do with this particular expedition.
Just random chance that he lands in the same system as Waypoint 7.
Yeah. Well, I think these waypoints are, I think for the most part, famous spots that they picked out.
Hmm.
If you look around, spend some time on EDSM, you can find things that people have noted along the way to Colonia. That's what I did when I constructed the first one, was just look up what people thought were things that should be seen if you're traveling out Colonia way. And I sort of... all I really did was manually filter them down and put them in an order that would make sense on the way out and the way back, and stuff like that.
Feels weird. He's parked inside the fuel scoop zone on this typo.
Well, they have a wide zone.
Yeah, the thing is huge.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
That's all I care to do here. Somebody already got that first mapped anyway. Still worth 1.1 million.
55 bodies. Oops. All icy. Dang it. I was hoping for something good.
Oh, I have a sound. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, I might not have put that one in yet. I just remembered these the other night. I totally forgot that I had all this sound effects stuff made. Let me see.
Yeah, the gas giants, and then I'm just leaving the rest of these icy bodies alone.
Aw, nothing but dirty ice.
Okay, what's going on here? Oh. Right, we have a system. Uh-oh. Nope, gas giants. I'm out. I really feel like they should be worth something, but they're just not. It's just the facts. They're not worth what it takes to scan them. I've seen some that have an efficiency bonus of 22 probes. Who's got that kind of time when it's not worth as much as a high metal content world? Which you might be able to scan in 2.
I just found an icy body with 47 geosites.
Cool. Does it have any material content that you need?
Nope. It's all grade 1 stuff.
That's one of the first things I did coming out here. Actually, it was right near the beginning. It was when we were podcasting, but I was out of polonium, which is needed for the premium FSD injection. So I just had a lookout, and first landable with volcanism and polonium content. It was only 1% polonium, still made out like a bandit. Stopped by 5 or 6 of those sites and cleaned them out.
I just realized I have enough material for 150 premium injections, so that's pretty nice.
Oh, you've got a lot more polonium than I do then. Let's see.
I'm fully maxed out.
I've got 118 regular, 103 standard, and 57 premiums.
I went through the shard sites today before the expedition and maxed out everything.
There you go.
So might as well. Don't know what I'll find out there, so I might as well take it while I can.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I hate this. It's right on the edge of Earth-like and rocky. Low mass Earth-like world, or a trap.
Be right back.
Where even is it? There it is. Yep, rocky ice. You tricked me. You old girl, you got me again.
Frameshift drive charging.
here.
Oh, he's on his way back to Colonia. That's why his ship's here.
Back from the bubble?
Fuel scooping complete.
Rocky's
Back
looking it
from-
up on his...
Coming back from Colonia?
Might be. Rocky's looking it up on his stream.
Oh, he might have been doing the community goal stuff last week.
Shift drive charging.
Am I teaching my boy how to stream stock? That's weird.
Well, by the nature of streaming, can you really stalk?
Good point.
As long as it doesn't get creepy.
Well, you know we have that power if we want to, but try to use it with great responsibility. These stellar body only systems are great for my exploration speed.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
All right, docking on the big cheese.
Complete.
You made it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 23 jumps from the start of the path. Then I have plenty of injection material, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Do we have to come back out the same way, or I guess I'll find out.
I don't know.
Here comes a neutron.
Nice shot.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive.
There we go. Thought I was gonna fall out of the cone for a second. Alright, what's here? Nothing good. Some high metal content. Oh, and a B star. These are all mapped. Moving on. 183 light year jump.
Frameshift.
Last time flying my Conda, if I charged on a neutron, it would go like 245 or something. Maybe more than that. Maybe it was more like 260. I can't remember.
3, 2,
Probably best to ride a fleet carrier out of waypoint 5. Maybe so.
Out of 5?
But if I can get in, then I know I can get out with injections.
If you get in, you can come up the other side. I flew out of there on my own.
fuel scooping.
Oh, okay. So the other side is close. So we're just crossing a gap.
Yep,
When we
yep.
get
It was just
down that
340
far.
on our side. Yeah, that was the thing I'd posted in the sheet about that particular
Yeah.
spot.
Warning.
I know it's way Z minus on the galactic plane. So.
Disengaged.
That's
Geez, now
the
I gotta
issue.
look up my notes. Gotcha.
Because the stars get very far apart. So when we start to get close to Colonia, and especially if you keep going inward toward the galactic center, the star density is insane, and you can go anywhere with any size jump range then. And the Gal map will melt your GPU.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, from 5 to 6, I had 68 jumps on my list. So I didn't need to jump out with anybody.
Frameshift drive
Cool.
charging.
So I jumped off Chig's fleet carrier. He had one more jump to go, and I jumped off before he did it, and I cleaned up 7 million in those 13 jumps.
Good one. I've had a couple of systems on the way out here that were worth in the 5 to 6 million range.
Nice.
Multiple Earthlikes and teraformables and stuff, but nothing. I think I've come across very little that was undiscovered so far.
Complete. Fuel scooping.
I guess I'm on the path following everybody else.
Fuel scooping complete.
I was talking with Rocky. It'd be funny to fly all the way out there and come back in a completely different, bigger ship.
Yeah. You could. So all those engineers in Colonia actually they have higher grade blueprints than they did last year when I was last out here, because a few of them were only doing up to grade 4 on some things. And the thing about the Colonia engineers is that they get better as the community uses them. So there was this big push, the LaForge initiative, I think. There was the Montgomery Scott initiative before to get them going, and then to finish them all to grade 5 was the LaForge initiative, and I think that just completed recently, so that everybody should be grade 5 out here. So I think if I repin my blueprints while I'm out here, have access to better things. Although I think there is... Oop, here's a water world. I think there is still no grade 5 for shield cell banks. Previously undiscovered water world. That deserves a sound effect.
Warning. Temperature
Oh my god, is Kevin Costner down there?
It's melting my ship. Trying to play my sound effects and I'm gonna overheat my ship. Okay, so I think I might have discovered this system. Yeah. All right.
Nice.
This one's mine. Stick around. What else do we have here? A few other things and a gas giant. Some random ice. Ice, I guess.
System scan complete.
Yep, some volcanism, but nothing else terraformable. Let's go scan our water world.
Nice to see you.
Anyone there?
Hey, Tef, what's
Hey,
up,
Tef.
man?
Hey. Yo, I swear I'm never donating blood again. This is ridiculous. You go in there and it's all like questions with these people. Like, where did it come from? Why is it in a bucket? Blah, blah, blah.
Seemed pretty clear when you approached them that they wanted it, right?
You'd think. I saw that joke on TikTok and I was like, that'll get a good reaction. That's on brand.
I like it. On brand for the governor?
It's on brand for me and the character I play in this Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to play. I could play The Sims 4. I could play Among Us. 7 Days
Sims
to
is
Die.
a 4 now, huh?
The Sims 4 is what it says. It was very, very cheap on the Steam sale.
Well, hey, I just discovered a water world. What do you want me to name it?
Kevin Costner.
See, this guy gets the joke. Alright, anyway.
It's confused since the end of Waterworld. How does Kevin Costner keep getting work?
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, do I want to play Star Wars?
I don't know, man.
I do,
it seems
but
like
I don't.
you usually do.
I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. But I do. But I don't.
Well, I don't know. I'm just confused now after all that.
Do you guys like sea shanties?
I do now.
Absolutely.
Yes, and.
That's been a trend on TikTok. It's been a lot of fun to listen to. I even started a Spotify playlist. I was like, here we go. This would be fun while I'm cleaning a house during the day. Eventually, I'll learn some of these, and I'll look like a crazy person if anybody were to walk in here while I was cleaning.
I don't think I really understand what TikTok is. Is it like Instagram, but it's videos?
And remember Vine?
Yeah.
That's where I was going with it too, yeah.
You can, it's like that, only you can have videos 15 seconds to a minute.
Okay. So that somebody said the problem with Vine was
I put
too
them
short.
I put them in the and the not safe for work off-topic channel sometimes when they're with funny ones.
I know, but that was my interpretation. I was like, I don't know what this thing is,
I mean,
but I've heard the
yeah.
children's talking about it. You see,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's
my
cool.
For You page is dominated by typically very few things. But it's dominated typically by D&D content, cooking stuff, and Star Wars. Sometimes there's some Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, because that's the kind of videos that I stop and watch, so the algorithm picks that up and is like, we'll show him more of this stuff. But if you watch one thing that's not like boy,
like a sea shanty, for example,
you will have to work to get the algorithm to take that away.
You can't say, "Don't show me this anymore."
I'm still shaking off election videos.
Ugh.
And it's January. Because I watched like one or two back in November.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still shaking off political videos.
2016.
So what I do is when I scroll up,
November 2016.
Yeah. When I scroll up on my For You page, I pay attention to the hashtag at the bottom. If any of them are politics related, I immediately scroll back. Scroll again.
So that's crappy though, that you can't be like, hey, take this out of my algorithm.
Maybe I just don't know the function.
That's why I get on okay
I'm pretty
with
new at it.
Like the Google search app on my phone that shows me a news feed is because it learns my interests based on searches, but I can say, don't show me this crap anymore, or don't show me this particular site anymore, or something like that. Because half the time it's like, it's something that's related to something I'm interested in, but, you know, oh, it's showing me a bunch of space stuff, and then it shows me this crazy wackaloon, like, aliens guy, or something. Like, aliens are visiting Earth, and the government's keeping it a secret. And,
yeah.
Another water world.
So is Kevin Costner down there, or?
Well, all anybody's been finding so far today is Waterworld. So I've played it so many times, I'm starting to feel like it's losing its sheen. But if you're you just got here, so
hey man, it's cool.
If you want to hear
cool.
something, you can hear it.
You don't have to play. You don't have to play nothing for me. I just like making that joke.
I work for you, friendo.
Only on like probably 2 weekends a month.
That's right. That's when our D&D game is for the viewing audience. Oh
yeah, I forgot you're streaming.
Well, that's why we're down here. I'm trying hard to make the name of this channel something that is going to make it obvious to people, because I don't want it to be a surprise.
Well, I knew it when I came in here, but I forgot about it because I'm used to coming in and talking to people at night.
Well, you're not shy or anything. You're fine.
Maybe I am.
Well, if you're shy, then several things in my universe have just taken a turn.
I do get like microphone shy when I know I'm being recorded sometimes.
Technically, you're being recorded.
Sometimes, not now. Just sometimes.
Last game I was playing Atlas, I was on an RP server, and I stepped out on the main deck of the ship onto 2 streams of 2,000 people each. I didn't know my little tune could get stage fright, but holy fuck, I was not in the mood for that. I was like, wait, but that isn't me. Why do I feel funny? It's just my little tune. Yeah, it did make me feel weird.
Well, this whole system went totally unscanned except for the water world. That's like a move I would do.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'll scan the rest of these since the first guy didn't.
Oh,
One more gas giant to find. There it is. Or two? 2 more? Yes, 2 more.
First thing Rocky notices about my screenshots. Oh, the Discord overlay. Yeah, okay.
If you capture the screenshots with the with Elite, they wouldn't have that in there.
Yeah, I just gotta go find the keybind again.
It is F10. It is not rebindable.
I could never get my Discord overlay to work in Elite.
Unfortunately, I did.
You know what I think it is we usually most of us get into the habit of running borderless because it responds to Alt-Tab better, and I think that makes a bunch of overlays stop working because instead you've got to make them like floating transparent windows.
Yeah.
Pinned always on top, and so it's like it screws things up, and then we give up and forget.
Why does the borderless? Flags.
What?
All right, I put up the Ammonia World screenshot with the notes for your daughter.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an ice cap. Ammonia ice. Picture that.
All right, I'm heading out. Everyone have a good night.
Good night, man.
Good night, Roy.
Thanks for hanging out.
Absolutely. Take care.
I'm gonna end up staring at my screen for like an hour and then be like, well, time's up, gonna go to bed.
Yeah, no time to play anymore.
Yeah, couldn't decide.
Oh shoot, I just overshot the water world. Great job.
It's all your fault.
Yeah, no, watch this. The Cobra's recovering. It's so light. I can slow down and... What are you gonna play, man? What's gonna make you happy?
Oh... I suppose I could fly a spaceship for a while.
Are you out on this trip? I can't remember.
Absolutely. I don't even know where I am because it's been like 2 days since I logged in.
I was about to ask. I guess I won't ask.
Well, I'll tell you, I know exactly where I am without knowing exactly where I am.
All right, that makes no sense.
I'm on the boat, wherever the boat is.
Wherever the boat is.
But the good news is that I'm in my ship that can jump the farthest, so.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm in my DBX.
Right on. You know, it just dawns on me, I didn't really check my carrier's budget situation before I left town. Pretty sure I have enough money in there.
That's like me. I'm like, I should be good.
You can look on your right-hand panel. You don't have to be at your carrier for that.
Can I change it, though, from out here?
I don't know. I do not know.
I can change the
change your budget, yeah.
I can change the allotment. I can't deposit more money. I can I can rearrange the allotment.
Yeah.
How's it going, Volt?
Good.
He's back.
I had to leave my ear plugged up, so I had to go take some peroxide to it.
Oh, my carrier has $1 billion in the balance. Yeah, we're fine.
How much do I have left? 1.9. Wait a minute. Balance went up. Someone using my services?
Where the fuck are we, Dubs? We're parked by a neutron star.
Where are you? Are you at a waypoint?
3. Yeah, he's at waypoint 3.
Oh, he's at Heaven's Lathe.
Yep.
The ringed neutron. That's a good spot.
Yeah, give that system a scan.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of juicy stuff there.
I gotta get my app started up here before I take off. Get my EDMC and my ED Discovery rolling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, you don't need both.
Why?
In fact, they fight if you use both. If they're both trying to upload.
My ED Discovery is not reporting. My ED Discovery just tells me what's in the system.
Yeah.
That's worth anything.
You could switch on your reporting in Discovery if you would. That's what I do. I don't run.
Nah,
because I don't like the way they argue. Because I get errors in either if they're running. So anyway, yeah.
I use EDMC for reporting, and not to mention I have a quick like route planner for getting on the highway if I need to.
Right, because it's built right in. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, this isn't scoopable. I was leaning into this star.
EDSM, so I have my route, so I know where I'm going. How far along are you guys?
I'm at waypoint 5.
I'm on my way to 5, I think.
I'm at Lave, same as boat.
Frameshift drive charging.
Cool. Are we going to do anything at the at E1's Light as a community, or?
I believe so.
Okay.
That's the one I'm planning on getting there at the right time. I brought an orchid to leave there.
Okay.
Fuel skipping.
Aren't there, I haven't looked much into it. Are there beacons and stuff there that have, like, tell the story?
I don't know. Well, I haven't been there yet. Usually for things like this, they would put in something like that, but I don't know for sure. Besides naming the star, that might have been all they did, I guess, but it would be cool to find something else.
Find out.
What does EDSM show if I've been to the system before?
I don't know, man.
Like the waypoints?
Yeah.
It'll give you a check mark on the right next to this magnifier.
Oh, do you mean specifically for the expedition? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think mine's been uploading right.
Mine's not uploading because I don't have anything. Oh well.
Import your journal manually. That's the only. I've got all 5 of mine so far, and that's the way I've been doing it. I'm probably gonna keep doing that the rest of the expedition.
Probably because of the server issues. Yeah, because of the server issues he's been having. I think at one point it wasn't up, and then it came online, but it was like performing really, really badly compared to his expectations. So he ended up rolling it back to the other server, and so that meant rolling it back to a backup. So things got erased anyway. A day or so's worth of stuff.
We've had about 2 deaths, I think, on the expedition so far.
Have we really?
Oh, how many? Why did they die? What happened?
I belly flopped yesterday.
Aww.
Oh, poor man.
I took one of them, and it was the second one. I don't know who the first one was. I saw it the other day, and I'm like, uh-oh, someone died.
I remember last year we had two or three deaths, and nobody owned up to one of them. So it could well have been like, it could well have been somebody who wasn't even in the Discord community and didn't follow the podcast and just sort of like found the expedition on EDSM or something. It's hard to believe that you'd do that and not follow through. We're all like, hey, we're part of this community, like come join us. You'd see that and follow the expedition and not do it. Maybe somebody was just really embarrassed, but we were trying to say like, hey man, like I'd rather have a fun story.
Yeah, it's an interesting story to figure out. Right? The first
I want to hear about it. Yeah.
I glanced at YouTube too long in orbital or coming in for glide. So I belly flopped.
Oops. Alright, 9 jumps. I'm going to get to the start of this route in toward the waypoint. Yeah, we are getting way below the plane. I can see the star density getting really low. And then it's drink break time.
I have 20 jumps, well 19 now, from the next waypoint.
Waypoint 4?
Yeah, wedding rings.
Yeah, that's a nice system. I was there.
There's a lot of scan value there too.
I wasn't there for long because I was like ran in and ran out because I was on a rescue mission, but it was a nice system.
Cool.
Yeah, did you saved him okay?
Yep, everything went perfectly fine.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond
Alright, neutron jumping.
Frameshift drive.
Unfortunately,
250 light year jump.
once I got to the system in my Type 7, I realized, oh crap, he's too far out to make it back to the carrier on reserves because he was like 3,500 light seconds from the drop-in point.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, time to switch into the beluga and go get him.
Nice. My beluga's all the way back on the boat now. I'd have to jump back to the boat to get it.
I need to bookmark the rest of the carriers on the expedition, but Chick keeps getting away from me. He's leaving me tomorrow morning.
You can find them. Well, I guess you wouldn't be able to view system map, would you? If you haven't been, if they're ahead of you. So I'm doing it. I'm chain neutron jumping. No, this Cobra has a 46 light year range, so
that's
I can
not
do.
bad.
I've done a max jump of 183 light years. Oh no, it's real good for a Cobra, but they're not 250 light year jumps.
The last expedition we did was my first big one, and it. My Asp Explorer was a 46 light year.
Yep.
And I went to Beagle on it.
Well, I'll tell you, for a medium ship, the Asp has amazing super cruise handling.
I have it. I brought it on the expedition.
Yeah.
It's on. It's up higher now. My Asp build now gets up to like 60 light years a jump.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, let's see how many of these I can do in a row. Oh, we're going to a K star now. Refuel. Gotta get nervous when you let the in-game route plotter send you on a neutron chain. Chig is a train.
Is there any distinct features on the galaxy map that would like show a black hole?
You can sort by star types, yeah.
Yeah, if you view it in realistic, you can find them that way.
Well, so you'd let's see, how would you do it? Okay, hold on, I can do this. So if I no, not realistic. You want to change to map and then change the category to star class, and then you can just check off the ones you want to see. Yeah, so change it to non-sequence. Yep.
Whenever I'm doing non-sequence, all I find are neutrons.
Well, depends where you are in the galaxy, right? All right,
yeah, I know. When on the last expedition, I went like 2,000 light years west of the west of Sagae. And found a bunch there, but I mean, like, you're gonna find everything in the center.
Yeah.
You know. Last
expedition, Dubs ran into a spot that had a whole cluster of black holes all next to each other. It was crazy.
Yeah, I got like 7 that I discovered, and then I was like, oh, okay, because it was one of my things. Was like, oh, I want to get my name on a black hole. I got my name on like 7, so I was like, all right, well.
And that's the thing. That once again, they're not worth much for exploration data, you know. So there's like, once you've done the thing, oh, this is my black hole, has my name on it, then it's sort of like, okay, been there.
Yeah, I was jumping from black hole to black hole, like.
Oh shoot, this is a white dwarf. Oh crap. And it wants me to. All right. We're gonna do a white dwarf charge live on the stream.
A white dwarf wants you?
No, my route planner wants me to.
So that sounds
wants me to charge from it. Okay. All right, we made it.
I should make that a running joke in D&D.
A white dwarf wants you.
You see a white dwarf in the corner. He's trying to get your attention.
All right.
Frameshift drive charging.
We got 5 more jumps. White dwarfs are very irritating.
Well, you're nearly there, Drax.
I'm almost to the start of the route.
White dwarfs are very irritating, huh?
You sure you don't want to pick up?
I'm going to remind you that you said that
do it.
next time we play D&D. No spoilers.
All right. Neutron.
So that's something your character would, yeah. You'd be annoyed by just about anybody.
Yeah. Being annoyed by people is not out of character for...
It's not out of character for Audrin at all.
No. Non-metal content. Do I care? Let's find out.
System scan.
Don't know
Not
where
really.
I should go.
Although it is
from this
ringed.
point. I don't know where I should go from this point.
From what point?
Like, if I should move the carrier from waypoint 5 or stay here.
This is how I found black holes on the expedition. Like just like this.
Those little black spots?
Yep, that's a black hole.
Really? Huh.
Yep, there's another one right back here.
They have a little purple glow when you're flying toward them in hyperspace.
This is what I meant earlier when I said view it in realistic. And now that you see it, I can see them everywhere. Like there's one there.
Yeah.
There's one over there. There's one back there and there. Once you spot one, you just start noticing them everywhere. There's another one down here, and right behind this banner, one right here. There's that one. You just start noticing them everywhere once you find them. There's one back there.
I'll look for some around waypoint 5. I mean, I was planning on going back to Sajay anyway, after the colonial waypoint.
Oh,
We get the engineers done.
We have a double white dwarf system here.
I might go to Sagay and record some footage in the Explorer's Anchorage. It's a good place to just watch belugas die.
See, I'd love to, like, sit there and just, like, watch all the exploration ships coming in and out, but you know some sort of ganker would just show up and start shooting you.
Not really as much of a problem out in Colonia. And
you're protected by the station.
Explorer's Anchorage.
People talking about Colonia being a dangerous place are severely exaggerating, in my opinion. Of course, I don't think Jameson Memorial is that dangerous either, so I don't know.
No, I've only ever been pulled by a ganker once at Jameson, and I didn't even get killed.
Yeah.
I don't forget. I've gotten chased or I've been pulled.
I've been to Desiat and open and been fine. And now that there's no one designated mining system that everybody goes to, I mine in open now because.
Yep, absolutely. And frankly, I don't know, even before that, it was most of what's going on is like them trying to get you when you're full, right? So you jump out to a different system when you're done with your mining trip. I mean, the dangerous part of in a system with a lot of gankers is when you come in and you have to super cruise to your spot. So at that point you're empty and there's almost no consequences.
That's a good point. Don't park your carrier in the system. Park it at the star, one jump away.
Yeah. Or, I mean, if you get a parking spot, like, in orbit, what are they going to do? Pull you between the ring and your carrier?
Yeah,
Good luck. Good luck getting behind me, buddy.
That one day when I was doing trading, oh man, what was it? I had the best parking spot ever because it was almost a straight shot from my carrier to the opening of the station. Just the way the station rotated, it was always facing that direction. So I'd fly, I'd boost out of the station and just keep boosting away from the station, hit super cruise for like a few seconds, and then drop out, and my carrier is right there.
Yep.
With this new computer, I don't get any frame lag while I'm looking in the core.
Comes a neutron.
Nice.
It is ridiculously bright.
I don't get what I'm looking for here. There's no... here it is. Like, why is there an orbital plane if it's not the one that the planet is in? Anyway.
Something I would like... What is something you would like to discover out here?
Oh, this is my neutron. Undiscovered
Me?
neutron. Alright, I'll go ahead and map that.
Anybody?
Sorry, what's that question?
What is something out in the black, like while you're on expedition, or what is something you'd like to discover? You know, it's not like Raxla or something.
I mean, I would love to find... I haven't actually found any of my own biologicals. I don't think I have my name on a black hole anywhere. Now I have my name on a neutron as of this moment. I don't know if I had one before that. I'm gonna fly out and map this teraformable... This makes no sense. There is a teraformable high metal content world that I'm flying out to map in the habitable zone, according to ED Discovery, of this neutron star. Now, how could a neutron star have a habitable zone? This is absurd. The surface temperature is 1111 Kelvin.
Well, it's pretty terraformed.
but
it's got no atmosphere to protect it.
ED Discovery is marking it as in the habitable zone of its star, right? Which I don't think a neutron star has a habitable zone. I don't know. Maybe it does. I guess, but like,
I mean, it probably does have a habitable zone.
So,
I mean,
yeah, I guess you're right.
It's got to be a spectrum,
right? It's a spectrum of heat.
It's just gonna be. It's just gonna be farther out than from our star.
So the problem is then that this planet has a mostly carbon dioxide atmosphere at 1,631 atmospheres of pressure.
Well, it's not terraformed yet. It's terraformable. I mean, you're living in the 2020s while we're all up in the 3300s.
Yeah, we got to do some major what's it called? Global warming reversal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta fill up on star fuel.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine. It's just 79 degrees.
Apparently I have to do some chat management.
What's wrong?
Goodbye. Just some spammer turned up. No big deal. Does that mean I'm famous now that a spammer turned up in the stream?
I think so.
Yep, that's
I think
it.
I think you're ready to be a Twitch partner. That's
cool. Here I come. Actually, that's it. You know, that was my goal. I'm going to bed. Send me my check.
Send me my
Bezos.
golden plaque in my check.
It's starting to get pretty far south. It's looking pretty dark on one side of this galaxy. This planet is so dark. It's super not lit by the neutron star.
Still looking for that coal.
But when
This
they
is
do
definitely the sunny side of it too.
So when they do terraform it, the plant life won't do so well.
Yeah, not great.
Scan complete.
Not great for plant life. All right.
You get a planet of nothing but grass.
That's for sure. Nothing but grass, if that. Well, we can make our own light, right? We can grow things on it.
Yeah, it's the 3300s.
Yep. Okay, next. Wow, there's no stars out here. Next is the start of the route, so.
Good luck.
It looks like I have another spammer in the chat by the name of NL Hate.
Oh. Kick that guy. It's like a serial spammer.
Yeah. And the start of the route is a neutron.
System scan complete.
Well, I have to perform another rescue tonight.
Me? I'm not planning on needing a rescue. We'll see. We'll see. All right. It's I need a drink though. We're gonna take a drink break here. Yeah, there we go. Talk amongst yourselves. Turn my camera off.
Talk.
I haven't even found a neutron in the looking through this realistic thing. They'd stand out. Yeah. What is this? Who are you? It's like super bright O star. Or class O star.
See what?
Looks like a super bright class O star that I'm going towards. It's got like around this circle for the star itself, it's like glowing. So I don't know if that means it's like a super giant or. Sure, I haven't seen this before. Oh, okay. Thanks, Hate. The heck? First time I've ever been able to open Galnet in hyperspace. It's transparent too. That was weird.
Huh.
37 bodies. Ooh. Water world? Question mark?
Okay, I'm back.
Come back. Nope, gas giant.
Alright, what was going on?
Nothing.
Oh, no, sorry. I meant in Twitch chat, Hate is taking his new role of my resident spammer very seriously. What is he even doing? Wolf Raynat? What is this?
I was wondering about glowing star.
Could be.
Well, the guy who discovered this system discovered the gas giants, but he didn't discover the icy worlds. Joke's on him. They're gonna be named they're gonna have my names on these icy bodies.
Okay, I'm gonna see what happens when I route directly to the spot here. From here. Straight down. Almost straight down.
Yeah, all those icy bodies are mine.
Oh, GalMap plotted me a route. Wait. Wait, this is crazy. I can do this in 2 jumps. Why is there like 9 jumps on the EDSM suggested route?
This chick was like, oh, let's add this route with a little bit more spice.
I don't think I thought somebody else made it up. I was expecting this to be difficult. I'm about to do this in 2 neutron jumps.
I just thought of a way we could share where all the carriers are. We could use the squadron bookmark system. But I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
If it works.
I can probably do that actually I think I'm either squad leader or high enough that I can set bookmarks. Actually, I can probably change who can set the bookmarks.
Trax goes to check and finds out he's been kicked out of the squadron.
That would be shocking, wouldn't
it? That'd be a turn of events.
I'm out. No, I'm
betrayed me.
Let's see.
By the way, Frost is at 70.6.
Must have been username Commander Judas.
We are going into another expansion.
You know
pretty
it.
soon here. Oh, this is bright. Hello.
Yeah, that's right. We can share bookmarks. Actually, the Dragoons can too.
This is 19 solar masses. The star, but it's undiscovered. It's class O.
Cool. Alright, what do I have here? Alright. Well, this is easy. See, I thought this was going to be something that required some manual plotting, and then I find that I'm going to do it in 2 neutron jumps without any injections. I was severely misled by this EDSM pin. Hey, I blame you for this.
Can't trust wizards.
There's 13 waypoints on this EDSM list of like, here's how you make it to this place.
Trax, you want to lift to waypoint 6? I'm thinking I might jump out towards it tonight.
Oh no, I'll miss out on so much.
I'm just saying to get you out of the...
No, everybody was saying that leaving this waypoint was easy. Getting to it was the hard part. I'm not worried about it.
I'm heading back to my carrier now.
Yeah.
Does waypoint 6 supposed to be hard to get to?
Yeah, it's way below the galactic plane, but it's not that hard. I have a 46 light year range, and I could do it with 2 neutron jumps, so it's fine. There's nothing here I care about.
I'm not scared.
No, don't be scared.
21 jumps back to my carrier. I'll probably hit a bunch of undiscovereds on the way. Yeah, I've had a lot of undiscovered systems. No Earth-likes.
Yeah,
Only-
nothing undiscovered for Earth-likes for me either.
And then I say that, and I get freaking Water World.
Well, I think
That brings me back. Go
Brings
ahead.
you back? Brings you back to what?
Well, my question earlier, where I was like, because Earth-like, speaking of Earth-likes, that's one thing I really would like to discover I would like to discover a ringed Earth-like with an Earth-like as its moon.
Yeah, I'd
With an
love
Earth-like
to
as its
discover
moon.
that.
So
I'd
they
love
would
to
be
just-
binaries then, right?
Yep. But one of them has to be the primary has to be ringed.
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty big star. Oh, there's a carrier still here. That would be yours, right? Wolf
Yep.
Rayet?
Oh, I got an ammonia world too.
Cool. So what'd you have? Water and ammonia? I haven't played ammonia in a little while.
Ammonia! P.U.
Yay. Alright, what's the other star? Is it close?
Comma's
No,
at
it is not close.
63.
Oh, the nebula is pretty though. Yeah, you step away from the star for a second, and the nebula lights right up. Well, I bet I can get a side view. My ship, there it is.
Kama would be so easy to boost into an expansion state right now. If we were in the bubble.
Yeah.
It's in a boom and civil liberty state, so it's pretty nice.
Get rid of that. I don't know if the star is going to be quite visible in the screenshots, but it's alright. So the issue is that the waypoint, several of the folks have only 30 light year range, yeah. The Little Gem Nebula is where we are. And it is bright. I should stop in at the carrier. Here we are. I might not have this one bookmarked yet, speaking of. Actually, I should start adding them to squad bookmarks. Especially if they have LSN in the tag.
I'm about to hit the wedding rings at waypoint 4.
That's a good spot. There's notable phenomena there too, don't miss them. Oh wow, I just dropped from Super Cruise really early. Wonder why I thought I was supposed to drop now. Anyway.
Frameshift drive charging.
That was fun.
4, 3, 2.
Probably because my whole screen is purple. My whole life is so purple because of this Wolf Rayet star.
I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die.
Commander. Docking permission request are mandatory prior to landing.
Let's see what it looks like on the deck. Oh, it put me on the wrong side. I don't know, that might be
Proceed to your
okay.
landing pad, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, that's a good view. Sure.
One more safe landing. Commence shutdown. Welcome to a carrier, Commander.
Hmm. There's something misaligned about my joystick in free cam. Like slowly slides. How can I, Oh, there we go. Gotta put it into detach mode. Reattach. Neat.
Visiting on my carrier right now?
Yes. Got a cool screenshot from the deck. It's facing in the right direction, so it hides most of the star, but not all of it. So I can see the nebula real bright, but the star is still there. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
This waypoint definitely has some interesting looking planets.
Yeah.
The funny thing I did completely accidentally when I first bought my fleet carrier was I bought that paint job for it, and now, like without thinking, when I made this Type 7, I bought a paint job for it, and they're the exact same paint job.
As you have for this carrier?
Yes.
Which one is it?
Salvage blue.
Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, I got you. It's not show. It doesn't show up very well in a system with a Wolf Ray star.
Doesn't show up well around blue and white stars, but when it's normally around
let's go look at the bottom.
Yellows,
actually.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
There it is. There's the blue. What do I get on the light side of the carrier? Nifty. Alright, well, where's our next waypoint?
Waypoint 6.
Let's see here. Zoom. 2,500 light years. Yeah, plots a direct route, no problem.
Go visit this ringed Earth-like world. 3,900 light seconds away.
Yeah, it's worth it. I think I got a screenshot on that earlier tonight. Let's see, what time is it? Been on for...
It's 10:05 Eastern, 9:05 Central.
Oh yeah, I think I've been on for 2.5 hours. Go a little more. I just got a new drink after all.
You might as well drink it.
Actually, I wonder what this place looks like if I get a little further from the main star.
By the way, I forgot to tell you guys I got a new book in the mail.
A new book?
Yes. It is.
Let's talk about that.
It is Star Wars: The High Republic.
Is this what they're making a TV show of now?
I don't know if they're making a TV show, but this is a new line of stories, and this is a new era for them to tell stories in, called The High Republic, and it's I think it's 200 or 300 years before the movies.
Yeah, there's a television program in production about the High Republic now. One of many.
So, in this era, Yoda would be like, he wouldn't be 900. He'd probably be like 650.
Yeah, it's like a youngster, middle-aged.
Well, he'd still be an old man, but it's more like get off my lawn, old man, rather than decrepit old man. It's the way I heard it described. I haven't read the book. I haven't started reading it yet, but I have it right here. I just got it, and it's in nice, pristine condition. It'll go great on my brand new bookshelf I just assembled.
Yeah, this is really cool.
I had to get a new bookshelf because I was getting too many new Dungeons and Dragons books, and I had nowhere to keep them. I'm not even close to done.
Cool. All right, now let's move on.
Frameshift drive charging.
"42 jumps to the waypoint." I don't know if I'll stick it out that long tonight, but we'll put a little more distance.
Blue 42. Blue 42. Bud Hut.
Nerd.
Man, those some thick rings on that Earth-like.
I don't know what to say to that.
That's the gas giant. That's not the Earth-like.
Isn't there a mining base near Waypoint 6?
God
I
damn.
didn't see one. Oh, maybe in an adjacent system.
On that gas giant.
It's not in system, it's nearby, apparently.
Oh, okay.
I think Chig mentioned it earlier.
Frameshift drive charging.
That gas giant's rings are dummy thick. Is that better?
I mean, I guess.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's like, define better.
Does it make you happier? That's really my main concern. Believe it or not.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping.
I love this. Almost wish our planet had rings like this.
What do you mean, almost?
I said I almost wish our planet had rings like this.
You like tides better?
Yeah.
I
mean,
why not
it's
both?
fine.
Drive charging.
Yeah, I suppose it's possible you could have both, but it'd
then you'd
probably be different.
asteroids raining on you all the time.
See, I don't know. It just got really hostile towards me all of a sudden. So I was just like, I don't know.
No,
I feel like I need to be defensive.
well, I was thinking I think that'd be fantastic to have rings on Earth, but on the other hand, if it changed the way tides work, we might have a very different ecosystem here.
I don't know. Just from this side of this planet, I don't know if I'd want to live on this planet anyway. They got like 4 hurricanes going at once.
Yeah, that planet seems like it sucks.
Maybe 5. And there's not a whole lot of land to take shelter from these 5 hurricanes in one area. They're surrounded by them.
Complete.
What's going on with this star? Very white. Class A. 1.5 solar masses. That's cool.
What they don't tell you about this Earth-like world is all the green area is it's nothing but marshland.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it's just like all the Everglades. It's all just the worst part of any
It's like
planet.
It's like it's like a planet of Everglades.
It's like an entire planet with the politics of Florida.
That dark spot right there is like that one planet in Interstellar that was only like 2 feet deep, but it was the whole planet.
Oh, the water over the whole planet, except plus tidal waves, because remember there was a black hole there.
Yeah.
So the tides are like a mile high. Oops. But somehow the gravitational shearing didn't rip the whole thing in half. That was fun. That was a good film, but yeah. Seems a little weird that the tides would be like that, but it wouldn't rip the whole thing in half. But anyway, I'm not a scientist. But I do play one on TV.
Drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Neutrons. What's in here? Nothing much. I think I already checked that.
18 jumps back to the carrier. Let's go.
Charging.
This planet's got like 5 hurricanes going on. Yeah, that planet sucks.
Were you just replaying our chatter in your head?
Yeah, it's funny.
It's that kind of love of life that makes me proud to be your friend.
Fuel scooping.
Why not?
Okay. All right then.
Sorry, you were laughing at our jokes from 30 seconds ago. You were re-laughing at those. Don't make me the one we're making fun of here.
It's like when someone says I love you and you're like, thanks.
Yeah. A full Han Solo on the whole situation. Yeah, I know that.
I know. Like, how could
Be
you
cool,
not?
bitch. Jeez.
Don't embarrass me in front of the wizards.
In front of the wizards. Good view of the Magellanic Clouds from way down here.
You okay, Galaxy Map? Jesus Christ. Act like you had to try really hard to route me to Bay 25.
So it was explained to me once that the speed of the galaxy map has to do with your distance from the bubble, because of something to do with the servers.
Stop stepping on my jokes.
I'm sorry, man. It's just, yeah, you start to get outside the bubble, and even if you're going a short distance, it like takes a few seconds to route it.
It stopped at 60%, and then like it was gonna quit. But
Oh,
I guess
man.
it just needed to take a break. Didn't
It
finish.
needed another cup of coffee. Hold on, I can do this. I'm gonna come back in a minute.
Let me hydrate and smoke a cigarette. I'll be right there.
I need my break. I'm due for my break.
Just need like 5 minutes of the sandwich.
We'll hit another neutron here.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Flew right through the cone. Let's try that again.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
What waypoint am I supposed to be at to be caught up?
Good question.
Let
Let me look.
I don't know.
I think number 3.
Yeah, I think we're ahead actually now, so he's doing 2 per week, and except there 1 and 2 were the first night, and then after that it was 2 per week.
Well, I'm on the way. I'm on the way to 5. So
yeah, we're out ahead.
If I jump all the way to 8, I can play Star Wars for like 3 weeks.
It's one way to look at it.
You're not. It says we're supposed to be to waypoint 6 by the 26th of this month, so we're decently ahead.
6?
The 26th?
Yeah.
The 26th is in 8 days.
So right now, waypoint 5 is supposed to be done on the 22nd, which is at the end of this week.
Yeah, that's in 4 days.
Okay, yeah. So they're running. His schedule, Jello's schedule is, I believe, Tuesdays and Fridays, right?
I think so.
I think that's what his play schedule was.
I'll take your word for it.
So yeah, so we could be 2 ahead and not have to do anything until next week, or, I mean, we can do whatever we want, of course, but
I've been substituting a lot of my playtime with that I would be like trade running or doing BGS work with CQC and some Apex Legends. Because why not?
It's totally cool, man. Yeah, play other games.
Oh, totally. Yeah, CQC is obviously a great option if you want to stay in this game, and we will surely do some of that at some point too. But I was actually thinking that if I felt I needed a break, I would finally turn on Half-Life Alyx and try to do a streamed full playthrough, not all in one session obviously, but I would love to try to catch all my jump scares on that game.
It'll be fun.
I take the only reason I have as much time in this game, this particular game, as I have is because I have this big community of people to play with. Like, I wouldn't have 800 hours in this game. I wouldn't have 800 hours in this game if it was just me playing by myself.
Yeah, no, I would have the time I do otherwise.
Actually, I think I'm getting close to 1,000. To the 1,000 club.
I had sort of like 3 times when I was introduced to the game. You know, like I had it and then loved it, and then at some point got a VR setup, and then it was like, oh shoot, this changes everything. And frankly changed all of video games for me, and I have for real like not played a non-VR game since I got it. And then for some reason after that was when I found the community and had people to actually play with, and that was again like the same level of like, oh my god, I had no idea what I was missing.
Yeah, having people to play with and run around with, and even just hang out in Discord while you do whatever, even if you don't hook
even
up
if
with
you're
anybody
playing a
at all.
different game. Yeah.
Yeah, I play a different game all the time.
Yep.
System scan complete.
Because sometimes I was like, I just don't feel like playing Elite.
Right.
I want to play Star Wars, and I'm trying to get my Jedi all the way caught up, and my Sith Lord all the way caught up. But like, sometimes like, even then, like, because my Jedi's going through the main campaign now, and that's a lot. That's a lot of story. And so like, I do get to points where I'm like, I'm tired of playing this character like every time I log in here. So what I did was I started another class that I hadn't played before. I started an Imperial Agent, and if I don't feel like playing the Jedi, I'll go play some Imperial Agent story.
That's a real good reason to have an alt.
I'm sorry, say it again. You cut out at the end.
I said it's a real good reason to have an alt.
Yeah, and that's how I did it in World of Warcraft too. When I played that back in the day. Like my main character was a Retribution Paladin, but then I also had a Horde. I had a Troll Hunter on the Horde side that I would go play as when I just needed a break from all the Alliance and Paladin stuff. I just wanted to play a different style.
Apparently we're gonna be here for a minute because I've done a few neutrons in a row, so I guess I'm gonna scan some ice. Like some kind of chump. Might be an undiscovered system.
Fuel scooping complete.
There we go. Let's check. Yep. This is mine. I guess I should finish scanning it at least. It's all ice, but...
It's the least you can do.
It's the least I could do. I owe it to the galaxy. Oh, one of these is a high metal.
System scan complete.
Well, I'll be back. I gotta get David ready for bed.
Oh shoot, that high metal is terraformable and in the habitable zone. Don't mind if I do. Well, it wouldn't be fun to try to breathe on, being all CO2, but it's mine apparently.
By 50%. Surface scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh shoot, white dwarf.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright, get out, get out. Ha. There's 2 white dwarfs that didn't take me.
Just wait till you run up against 7.
No spoilers.
No, that's Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
Oh shoot. See, I wasn't ready for Disney.
You have a daughter.
I know, but Disney's different now. It's if you'd made a Frozen joke, I would have been right there with you. I know all those songs.
There's only one white dwarf in Frozen. It has a carrot for a nose.
Yeah.
Trax, have you watched Hamilton?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Who's that character in Frozen, the dude with the reindeer?
He plays King George.
Yeah, he plays King George III.
Yep.
System scan complete.
And he's in the show, I can't remember if it was a Netflix original or not, but called Mindhunter. It's about the when the FBI kind of created the term serial killer and like formed their whole categorization system and stuff around that things in the I guess the 70s and 80s.
I don't know. I don't really get into crime stuff.
Yeah, so but it's so funny because of how different it is. Like, and then we just happened to be, the daughters got frozen on. And it's like, wait a second, why do I recognize that voice?
Hamilton's really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we saw when it came through Cincinnati, and
I'm jealous.
My wife's seen it several times. She's really into it. And we got to see Leslie Odom Jr. when he came through just as himself another time, singing like jazz standards and stuff. It was really cool. That guy's
he's
pretty much everybody in that show, but that guy in particular is just from another planet. Ridiculous.
That dude is skilled on another level.
Yeah. Yes, it is ridiculous. Very nice guy too. We actually got to talk to him outside.
Just so you guys know, if we ever go on road trips together, we're gonna do the whole soundtrack to Hamilton, and I'm playing Burr. So you need to decide who before we leave who you're gonna be playing.
All right. All right, man.
And you've never even watched a single minute of any Hamilton musical or listened to any of the songs.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's okay. I like musicals, and I like to see. I especially like when I get to see the stage productions. Not the ones they make, not when they make them into movies. Like I've seen this. Sorry, I can't talk. I had a friend in high school who his voice teacher loaned him a copy on VHS of the Broadway production of Sweeney Todd back in the 80s when it was George Hearn and Angela Lansbury playing the lead roles of Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett. He loaned it to me. He said, "I need this back tomorrow because one, it's not mine, and two, it's old." And I was like, "That's cool." And I watched it several times, like from the time I got home up late. I got up early and watched it before school.
That's funny.
I loved it. And it's the stage productions are always so much more fun to watch than movies versions.
It's a different art. It's some people don't get on with that at all. I do like a lot of that. Sweeney Todd, interestingly, I did not like, but I'm not trying to come down on you about it. It's like you like certain things, you like certain ones, and for some reason the music in that one I just didn't get on with. But we actually
which version did you see?
I've never seen it on stage, actually.
So you've only seen the Johnny Depp movie?
Yeah, but
no, I'm sorry, because that movie it plays a lot different than that movie.
But it has at least some of the same songs, I imagine.
Oh yeah,
So if you were to ask me for a review, I would say the songs are garbage in that play, and that's why I didn't like it. But I'm not gonna criticize anybody who liked it or try to, like, you know what I mean, make somebody feel bad about that. That's just my opinion. I just didn't like them. But we have Broadway Cincinnati season tickets. So every year we get like 7 included shows, and then there's like a few that we get to choose from based on what's coming through that particular year. We have like assigned seats for each week that the show is on or something.
If we ever move to Ohio, I'm going to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Because I think me and my wife would love that.
It's cool. The Aronoff Theater here is beautiful. And we've gotten to see all kinds of stuff that we never would have probably bothered to seek out that was really, really good, that just happened to be coming through, and we're like, well, yeah, we're going. And then there's a bunch of of the big stuff, and like I've seen the stage production of Lion King at least 3 times for various reasons, because that one's ridiculous.
I've heard good things about it.
It's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of a lot of money, but it's almost the only significant entertainment expense that we do, because we live pretty frugally.
And it's not as chaotic as going to a concert.
No. It's very, yeah.
I always wanted to go to see the Symphony, the Legend of Zelda Symphony of the Goddess tour.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's a symphony that tours around the country and plays songs from the Legend of Zelda games.
Okay, I'd be on board for that.
Because the Legend of Zelda series has some of the best music in all of video games. And then they have, I think they have a big screen that they'll show cut scenes and stuff that can go.
Oh, that's fun.
From the games that it's from and things like that. And they do medleys.
So we've seen a couple of times. We've seen this kind of thing for the Cincinnati Orchestra. The Pops, actually. Well, they kind of do 2 different versions. Sometimes they're the orchestra, sometimes it's the Pops, but it's where they'll perform a movie soundtrack to the movie.
That's cool.
So I've seen Jurassic Park done that way, and
oh yeah, I definitely see that.
One of the Harry Potters, I can't remember. It was after they started being directed a little differently. It was at least the 3rd one or something. Oh, you know what it was? I think it was Prisoner of Azkaban. Anyway, that, and then they were going right down the line with Star Wars, and we missed A New Hope, but we saw Empire, which is the one I wouldn't want to miss anyway. Yeah, and that was unbelievable. Except of course they're running the special edition one where they've added the scene and changed the hologram dialogue and stuff, and I kind of pretended that didn't happen. But besides that, it was absolutely brilliant. So they've got the orchestra performing and a big screen up above, and it's really, really cool. And the conductor has a screen with these moving bars they can keep on the beat with all the scene changes and everything, and really, really amazing. It's kind of it's watching a movie you've seen 100 times, but it's okay that the dialogue's a little quiet compared to the music, and the music is sort of the main thrust of the thing. It's a little bit in the loud scenes, the music is a little too loud, and it's just chills up your spine.
I would
insane.
love that, especially when you see Jurassic Park.
Yes, Jurassic Park was unbelievable, and of course and Empire with the asteroid field chase scene and stuff. It's just oh man.
Frameshift drive charged.
Would recommend.
I would definitely go see that. Yeah, man, I would go if I lived in an area where we had that kind of option. Like, I would go see a stage play over going to see a movie any day. Especially
you
if it's a
can.
musical.
You can definitely watch a movie at home. That's a big part of it, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, ammonia.
But I mean, me sitting down to do any of that is an event for me anyway, because like I don't really watch TV and I don't really watch movies. Like I had to make time and make myself sit to watch The Mandalorian. You know,
that took convincing for you.
Well, it does. It's just how I am. Like with any TV show, like or a movie, like I have to make because I feel like I always have to be doing something. And that's why video games are such good entertainment for me, is because it occupies my mind and my hands. You know?
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I really do end up feeling a little bit the same way. You know, the TV shows and movies to a certain extent is also something that I can share with people that don't play video games. So particularly my wife or the rest of my close family, you know, like when I'm hanging out by myself, I'm not really, because I'm going to be with you guys, right? Because I'm going to come and do this. And then when it's with them, that's when we're going to watch something together. And so the time kind of finds itself based on who I'm with and what they're going to enjoy. And so I know, like, we found time for Mandalorian because my wife was into it. You know, she was on the edge of being into it. The edge enough that she'd watch it with me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was watching Game of Thrones before it really took off. Like because we had just moved to Mississippi and we had a free month of HBO or something like that.
Oh, cable package kind of deal.
Yeah, and I just happened to catch it. I was like, "Whoa, there's a fantasy show?" I was like, "On HBO? What is this?" And I started watching
So
it.
you hadn't even heard of it?
No, I hadn't even heard of it. And like so I started watching it and I was like, what is this? And it wasn't even like it was the first season. It was the only season that had ran so far. And they were just rerunning the first season because the second season wasn't out. And that's how I discovered it. Was I just happened to catch it on HBO, and I was like, whoa. I was like, this is fucking cool. And it was at least 2 or 3 more seasons before my wife got into it enough, and then she binge watched it to catch up. But like I got on that, and then I was like, holy crap. And then I went and bought like the books. I started reading the books. I would read the book. I had a really chill temporary job when we first moved to Mississippi. I worked at the city water, and a lot of the time we just sit in the shop for long periods of time. So I just took my book and just sat in the shop and read Game of Thrones in the shop. And yeah, that's how I got into it.
Yeah, I think I discovered it like, well, I mean, I'd heard of it and I'd sort of been following the news and stuff, but I didn't really like decide to get into watching it until they were in like season 2 or 3. But Volt, who is in the voice with us, is asking me direct message questions in game. What are you doing, man? I'm right here.
I didn't want to interrupt your conversation.
That's so funny.
You can butt in here anytime.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, what is the injections? So, let's see. Basic is 25%. Standard is 50, and then premium is 100. And I'm pretty sure neutron is 300. I thought white dwarfs ended up being like 30 or something.
So do a 50 standard.
I think they might be. Yeah, I think they might even be only like between basic and standard. But I would honestly, I would have to Google it, because
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm not that encyclopedic, unfortunately.
God, dude. I swear, you guys are I'm gonna have you guys stumble upon like a conclave of albino dwarves and D&D. All this white dwarf talk that's gone on tonight.
This is gonna become a thing, right, for my character. I'm gonna find out during our next play session that my character has some major thing with white dwarfs.
You have no idea.
Oh, we got something fun here. Possibly water? Sounds like
a gas giant.
Could be a water giant. It's a water giant. It's making the giant sound. Dubs!
Yeah, I'm in here.
Dubs, I found a water giant. Does that count for anything?
I mean, I don't know if it's special.
You can admit to me that no, it's garbage.
Yeah, I don't think they're worth much. It's just a big water world.
It has rings, but it's like all brown.
Yeah, I just found a water world in this system that's not terraformable. I'm pretty disappointed. Oh, whatever this is has rings. Nice. Icy body with some big old fat rings.
Where about you at, Dubs? You're probably not too far from your carrier, are you?
No, I'm straight down pretty much about, I don't know, maybe 800 light years.
I left you behind. I'm on my way to waypoint 5.
I'm not gonna leave this waypoint until tomorrow when I'm scheduled to leave it.
That's cool. I mean, we'll link back up anyway, eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, this water world is like a brown water giant, I should say. It's like a brown swirly color, even though it has a 98% water atmosphere. Explain that.
Sounds like a real shit water world.
It's garbage, man. It's pure garbage. High gravity, high radiation. Nothing good about it.
In the literal sense.
Take a look at it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Planet 2 for mine is just like an ugly brown disc. It looks like. It doesn't even look like water.
What do you mean
a disc?
It's
not blue.
He means like the flat water world society.
Yeah, it's flat water world.
Oh, it's a featureless water world. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real Kevin Costner situation, is what you're saying.
Like I'm looking at it in the FSS scanner right now, and it's just this ugly brown and tan fucking circle.
That brown water worlds are hard water worlds.
Yeah.
I can do this all night. I got paid.
I got it. I get it, man. Nice one. I like that.
I'm not even gonna go out there and scan it.
So Dubs, how'd the Horde Night go?
It went well, actually. Like, we slaughtered them.
Really?
Izzy said it was boring in the chat.
Because we slaughtered them. It was not very eventful.
So that pit actually worked.
That is like a...
It did work.
That is like a... Oh man, what are those? What's that called? The orange... What's that ice? Sherbet. That's like an orange sherbet colored gas giant.
I suppose.
That shit's crazy orange.
Oh, this is my system. New discovery with a water world. It's fairly featureless. This isn't a scoopable star, is it?
I guess that's mine.
That's mine. What are you? Oh, you're a... This is the yellowest Tari star I have ever seen. I was like sitting right next to it wondering why I wasn't scooping. Alright, let's scan this system.
Might have to visit some places in this system, take some pictures. I gotta clear out my screenshot folder so I know what's new and what's old.
I don't think I've ever cleared out my screenshot folder.
Well,
Don't
what
you
I mean
just-
by clear out my screenshot folder is I have folders within the screenshot folder for I'll move my Elite Dangerous screenshots into the Elite Dangerous folder. And then if I'm taking pictures now, I know that they came from this expedition.
Mm-hmm. You'll subfolder them. Kind of wish it
Yeah.
automatically did that for dates and stuff, but whatever. Can't have everything.
Nah, I'm fine with doing it this way. It works for me.
Still something there.
And because of Microsoft and the power of the cloud, I'll never lose them.
Gas giant with water-based life. It looks like the water-based life is doing a lot of pooping in the atmosphere.
That should be a bigger deal than what it is.
Yeah, doesn't it seem like that should be worth something?
It has.
Considering the only other life we know of is Thargoids, like finding other life in the galaxy should be a big deal, a bigger deal. But I guess
Probably not
maybe
sentient.
1,300 years in the field or in the future, it's not as big a deal to people.
Well, apparently they're all over the place. I mean, I find several of them per play
I feel like
session
the
out
life,
here.
what they're calling life in a gas giant's probably like bacteria or just some fucking.
Well, yeah, that's what I.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I assume that's the case as well.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
in a speaking as someone who lives 1,300 years in the past, when we have not discovered any life outside of our own world, that would be a big deal for me.
Right. Yes, Symbiont, I am using ED Discovery, and you can't see it on stream because I'm not capturing it onto the video feed, but it is down here, so when I look down, that's what I'm doing. Looking at my monitor screens. Yeah. Well, this system is gonna have another water. I'll play my water sound since there's new people. A water world.
Oh my god, is Kevin Costner down there?
Dubs, I got my sounds out again.
Hell yeah.
I forgot about him the first couple of times I was playing on this expedition.
If he is down there, it's because that's where he's been banished.
Yeah.
And you should leave him undisturbed.
There's another featureless water world. Kind of a dark color, actually.
It's got features, it's just all below the surface.
They're all just the same color and the same height. No worries. I am very close for this scan. Ooh, 10 probes? This is a giant water world. Holy cow.
That's a huge water world.
Alright, let's see how this goes with my super scanner. Shoot,
Could get it in
over there. And one over there. Let's put one in the center.
Let's go see if this planet is really as orange as it looked in the scope.
Let's see what that looks like. It's beautiful on the inside, yeah. I'm sure the life below the surface is just astounding.
It's like that movie Journey to the Center of the Earth.
You mean there's dinosaurs under there?
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like
Kevin
I'm gonna
Costner
do this.
Dinosaurs.
They're all just a bunch of Tyrannosauruses, but with Kevin Costner's face.
Yeah.
Surface scan.
I probably could have done better, but a 10 probe efficiency target done with 6. Not bad. Alright, so what's the story with you? It seems like a giant for a water world.
Well, it all started. I was born in a hospital in Noblesville, Indiana.
Settle down. It's
1984.
12.7 Earth masses.
Oh, wow.
1.6 G at the surface. Yeah. And then there's a... Wow. Whole system of relatively small gas giants, but...
I love looking at those kind of stats.
Yeah. What are these? Class 4 gas giants. No kidding. Yikes. 32.3 Gs. This is why we can't land on gas giants, everybody.
I don't think there's anything to land on. Even if we could.
Symbiont saying, imagine how much Gatorade that could make. I don't think Gatorade's made from water. That's a joke. I know it really is, mostly. But that's a soda's bad for you joke. I'm very funny. Now you guys know.
I'm gonna head to bed. I need to get ready for school tomorrow, so have a good night, guys.
Good luck with school, my friend.
Yes, good luck on that biology test. I don't know.
It's literally rolling out of bed at 8 a.m., turning on my computer, making sure my camera's unplugged, and then showing up to a Google Meet.
Making sure my camera's unplugged. You've figured it out. You've cracked the code.
He knows what he's doing.
I blame it on bad connection, and I can get away with it because I run off of a hotspot.
Oh, my bandwidth is so weak. I'm gonna have to be on audio only. Yeah, smooth, man.
Whoa.
Well, good night. Thanks for hanging out. It's been
Good
fun.
night. See ya.
Hi, Bull.
Later.
I'm from the generation when, like, all of us knew more about computers than almost all the teachers.
Yeah, me too, actually.
And these rings are so thin, like I didn't even notice it at first. I almost
You
ran
didn't
right
notice the
into it.
ring?
Yeah,
Wispy?
yeah, it's so thin because I was just looking at. I was like, oh, those are small rings because I just was looking at the inner rings.
This looks like you're running a filter.
And then I'd come out here, and boom, that's where the edge is. And I was like, oh shit.
21 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh,
That
I've been
being
on
said,
for a
I
while.
do feel lied to.
Lied to about what?
This not as orange as it looked in the scope. That's some bullshit.
Oh, because the scope, you're always dealing with like heavy starlight. Things always look much more tinted by the star in the FSS than they do by the time you get out there.
Like, it's all brown, but it's like that brown, like that chocolate gets when it's like old. That light brown.
Sorry, what? Old chocolate?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
That's awesome. Old chocolate.
Old chocolate brown.
Looks like it's got a white film over the top of it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Do you keep your chocolate in the refrigerator too?
No, not typically, because usually it gets eaten too. It gets eaten
Yeah,
too fast.
like you're supposed to around that long.
Eaten on the way to the fridge.
He's like, oops, it didn't make it. Drat.
My wife knows to get chocolate in bulk, so I'm usually pretty good.
No,
Wouldn't matter.
we do not get chocolate in bulk for
Good
things
looking Waterworld.
Well, I wouldn't be lying if I told you I got chocolate in front of me right now.
Hey,
Is it old chocolate though?
Like,
No. No,
I do have a Milky Way in the other room, but the only reason it's still there is because the children have not discovered it. Otherwise, those monsters would have taken it away.
The only reason I got chocolate left right now is because I hid some from me out in the garage.
Yeah, when I get chocolate in this house, I feel like the Trix rabbit.
So wait, they
I can never
they
get
hid
it.
they hid chocolate from you, but you clearly know about it.
No, I hid the Milky Way. They haven't discovered it yet.
Oh no. Tesnick
I'm
was
going
saying
to
he
eat
has
it. I'm
chocolate
planning to eat
because
it.
they hid it on him.
Well,
Oh.
no, I've got it, but it's out in the garage, which is not in the house, so it takes effort to go out there and actually get it.
You gave yourself a physical obstacle.
Right. Otherwise, you know, it'd be gone right away, and my wife would complain because she'd have to run to the grocery store again.
It's like Double Dare. You have to complete a physical challenge.
I like it.
She gets annoyed with me when I add several instances of chocolate to the grocery list.
I feel like I wouldn't go to the garage for chocolate either. It's not worth the effort.
Yeah, I'm not going to walk all the way out to the garage for chocolate. I got to walk all the way out, like I'm walking to the car. Then I got to open the door, and then and turn on the light, and then navigate around all the bullshit that's in the garage.
Plus, it's winter.
I'm sitting
it's probably
here-
cold out there.
Yeah, like I'm
Right.
debating whether or not I want to stand up and walk 3 steps to my left to get a piece of chocolate right now.
I live in South Dakota, so it is cold to walk all the way out there.
Yeah, I'd have to get snow clung to my socks. No thanks.
Snow. Man, I was
I,
sweating in a t-shirt outside today. Fucking Texas.
You have a separated garage?
You guys want to hear some news?
What's up, hey?
Do we
Is it
want-
about Odyssey?
how do we? Did you ask if we want to hear some nudes?
It's news. Yeah, do you want to hear the news?
It's a visual novel of, pornography.
Okay. Everybody shut
Instead
up.
of a
He's in the
picture,
he's in the
it's a
car.
1,000 words.
He's in the
know
car,
that
so this is
being
going to be tough to
streamed.
hear.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I will
He knows he's on
enunciate
stream.
and speak with gusto. My wife's pregnant, so I have to hide all of the snacks in the couch cubby where she can't get to it.
Is it hiding, or can she just not physically get it in her current state?
Yeah, you just got to put it
It's
within
hidden.
sight, but out of
It's
reach.
hidden. If she knows it's there, she'll get it.
Man, I'm not sure you know what's good for you, man. Haven't you done this already? You gotta
Yeah,
give pregnant
that's why
wife
it's
the
hidden, and
chocolate.
She doesn't know about it. She doesn't know about it.
Oh, okay. All right. I've got you.
She
You don't
don't
tell
know
That way,
about her.
when she needs it, you can just pelt her with Hershey Kisses.
She's
Hey,
in this
I don't-
Discord. We could message her.
I was just about to say, I don't know if this is the wrong time to mention this, but somebody called NL Love is in the Twitch chat right now. Is that a bad thing?
I reckon that you're providing falsehoods, sir.
All right, I guess I can't scare him.
That's actually an outstanding name for her. Got needless hate and then needless love. That's how. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna run that by her next time she's in chat.
that's what she used as her name.
That's
Is
why
it?
they did. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
her name.
that's I didn't make that up.
She played Among Us with us with that name,
Yeah.
Did
Dubs.
she?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Look,
you
man.
slept and probably drank since then.
I have done many things since then, and I am not a smart man, so.
How many
got-
tires did your truck lose between then and now?
Oh man, you're never gonna live that down.
Nope.
Hey,
Didn't
Testnik,
it-
I
did
discovered
you
a
lose, like,
system.
a whole axle?
I found one of your systems you discovered.
Oh, yeah?
Not the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's about time I put all that effort in for something.
I just got tricked into scanning dirty ice because it was right on the edge of being an Earth-like world. I guess I'll play my. Hold on.
Aw, nothing but dirty ice.
Yeah. That's right.
I feel like those had a much more powerful impact during Distance Cruise 1 for some reason.
Does it not sound good, or is it just cool? Not
It's
cool
not
because
that it
you've
doesn't
heard them
sound
already.
good. Yeah, I've heard them, like, by
Yeah.
the time Distance Cruise 1 ended, and I was like, okay, that
They
was
were
cool.
boring,
Now it's
yeah,
like,
by
oh,
then.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's new people this time. So far, I've been able to
There
impress a
are.
few people with my simple ways. What is this? This is nothing.
Yeah, Trax, don't listen to that douche.
Drive charging.
Whoa.
Dubs knows I'm just teasing. I don't really think he's a douche.
I'm gonna go cry now.
Dubs is a very emotional being.
I am.
He's
You
a
don't
man
know.
of emotions. I have a beating heart. I have
My wife and
emotions.
I have emotions.
You know, it's not all just goof dildo. I have a beating heart.
That is so strange.
Goof dildo. If this was a podcast, that would be the name.
That was on a podcast. I took that from a podcast.
Well, Hate was very tickled by that.
Yeah, I think Hate's a
He
fan
was
of that
tickled by
show.
the dildo.
It just touched him deep inside.
Yep.
I don't know if he's
it's
laughing
getting
or
late, you
crying
guys.
now.
Yeah, I
Middle
might
of
actually
both.
head
He's-
to bed.
You're going to bed early. You got work, I assume.
Yeah, I gotta go to work in the morning. Gotta wake up at like 5:30.
Yeah.
Just tell your boss you're not coming in today.
Look, I kind of have to go tomorrow because I am the boss and I have people that I have to account for.
He's
Tell him
got
you
to
get a
turn
coke
up
instead.
so that other people can tell him they're not coming in today.
Yeah.
You better have it like you did. That's all I can say.
It's like one of those things like nobody would actually. I don't think anyone would really say anything if I didn't show up tomorrow. But at the same time,
Out of fear.
I can't just do that.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be my luck.
Team
Like,
jumps.
like the one day I wouldn't show up would be the day somebody was missing me. Like,
Yeah.
like, where's Johnson at? He's not here.
Ooh, what is this interesting looking system? I like it. It's called IRAS and a bunch of numbers.
What'd you find?
I don't know. It's like I saw it in the galaxy map 1,000 light years away, so it's a pretty significant star for the game to have decided it needed to render that far out.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can plot a route to it. Absolutely not. All right.
Try to plot a route. Absolutely not. That's
Nope.
not happening.
That was a really quick response.
Yeah, I think that sounds bug-like. Try it again.
Again. Nope, it's only 1,000 light years, so it's not like it has a lot to think about. So let's see if this has been discovered in EDSM before I even think about flying out there.
Yeah, that's a good check.
I guess I'll do one more system before I
Here's
start.
though
getting
someone
ready to
has
quit.
been there. Joe Jameson Jr. was there first.
That son of a bitch. John.
Nicknamed the Spare Tire Nebula. Apparently it's not an unpopular place.
Did you guys read the EDSM report for the Little Gem Nebula?
I did not.
I don't think so.
It was first reported by Commander Sanderling.
No, that's not crazy. Coincidental, but not crazy.
I'm just happy that we know that guy.
Oh my god, I know him.
Frameshift drive charged.
I think it's funny whenever I run into a system that was discovered by just one of the Joes, like one of us guys in Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just in a system that was discovered by Testnik just a minute ago.
Gotta do the good work.
I like it when Ty discovers a system that was made by a YouTuber, and then he thirst tweets her.
She caught the Rona. She's recovering now.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't even remember her name. That's why I didn't say it.
Do you want to remember
hello,
it?
it's Golo.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. Like, hello, it's Colo. That's right. I don't not remember it on purpose.
I didn't know what you were getting at.
I don't have any ill will towards her. I don't know her. She seems fine.
Seems fine.
I just can't
Enjoys
remember her
video
name.
games and whatnot.
Yeah, whatever. British or something.
It was like, hi, how's it going, or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Hello, I'm a thing of I'm a pack of Rolos or something. I don't know.
That's a good name. You should go with that.
She has a cool YouTube channel, and if you ever need a shot of positivity, like, it's definitely worth going to see her videos. They just brighten the mood.
Yeah, that's what they say. Enjoy the things you play. Play games for fun and enjoy them while you're doing it.
Damn it, I'm going to have to do one more system. There's no place to land in this system. All right.
So it turns out you have to have a fleet carrier to get to this system. It was first visited by the Gnosis a while ago.
Damn it, if only we knew somebody with a fleet carrier.
I know. That's got to be really convenient to have a fleet carrier. Kind of jealous of those guys.
Those lucky bastards.
I'm going to try and buy a second one.
Good luck with
How
that.
close are you?
I'm about 4.8 billion off.
Oh, so you're almost there.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little too broke to help this time.
Hell yeah.
I have the fleet already, so I don't have to worry about like buying ships in the meantime. And the pulse width analyzer is working again. If I want to break rock.
Yeah, although things aren't really so good with the market the way they used to be, huh? Before the pulse wave break, things were a little bit more conducive.
Braben giveth and Braben taketh away.
I could regularly do 300 million credit hours with cores only before.
Yep.
And then there was the brief period where you could like probably exceed that just by carrying a subsurface around with you, and then kind of the bottom fell out of LTDs and nothing's ever been the same.
Gas giant with ammonia-based life.
Ammonia-based life? That's disgusting.
It all started with this fucking gorilla.
Microscopic gargoyles.
A gorilla? What?
Yeah, it all started back in 2016 with this fucking gorilla.
When they murdered Harambe.
Oh my god.
That was the downfall of civilization right there.
I'm crashing early, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Good night, Manitouk. I'll miss you.
You know, that was in my town. Harambe lived in Cincinnati.
Really? Shit.
I saw him. Yeah.
Oh damn.
The zoo here is fantastic, and I went before the pandemic. I went there all the time.
The Cincinnati Zoo is one of the like the top zoos in the country, ain't it? Like
yeah, we're members. It's super worth it.
Well,
and
did you offer your child to Harambe like the other folks did?
No, we did not. Although what they've done what they've done with the gorilla enclosure is a lot nicer than what it used to be. It's a lot expanded and stuff now, but you know, it's.
As you guys.
The Cincinnati Zoo has had a lot of publicity. Like Fiona the hippo is here too, the most popular hippo in the world, which is good publicity. So it comes in all kinds.
Not all publicity is good.
Yeah.
Not like in Florida where they had Old Joe, the world's oldest alligator.
Yeah.
Not like Grubhub.
What? I think you don't know what Grubhub is.
Have you seen the commercial for Grubhub?
No. I don't have TV.
I don't have cable.
You don't even need to have TV or cable.
30% over a weekend.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I think I talked over people too much.
Words type into Google.
After the Harambe stuff, though, I did see this one meme. It was really funny. It showed a little girl up at the glass, and the gorilla was giving her the finger. And the text said, "Fuck out of here before you get me shot."
Yeah, exactly. They do mess with people sometimes. They have bonobos
daughter,
there too, which do funny things all the time.
My daughter, when she was little, she had this fascination with gorillas for a while because she's always been into animals.
Yeah.
And she's autistic and nonverbal. Well, classified nonverbal. She talks, but I mean, she also has like a global development delay and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But she had a fascination with gorillas, and so we would always take her to the gorilla exhibit there in at the zoo down in Louisiana. And man, that alpha male gorilla would stand there with his chest all puffed out, while people just giving this mean mugging everyone who walked by.
Yep. They turn up, he does that for a while, and then they go away, so it has 100% success rate. You can't convince him it's not working. So my dog thinks about the UPS guy, right? Like, this guy in a uniform turns up, I bark like crazy, and then he goes away. 100% success rate.
I'm so good at this.
Yeah, there's no way I'm not in charge.
I'm all too familiar with what you just said there.
Yeah, I'm like, don't bark. He's like, no. Like,
no,
you can't convince me. I got this one.
Something
I
about...
do this every day. I know exactly what I'm doing.
You're not even home half the time. Sit down, human.
Yeah, you can put your headphones back on, you dork. I got it.
Friggin' idiot. Go back to your podcast.
Let me handle 5 minutes.
Shut up. I'll let you know when it's time to play ball.
Our oldest dog, Dixie, she if the water dishes are empty when she goes to get a drink, she will throw them around the kitchen.
I love that so much.
This bitch empty. This bitch empty.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
It makes loud clanging, and she knows we hear it if no matter where we are. If she throws it around the kitchen, like she won't stop either. Like she'll
keep going until that shit has water in it.
She'll fling it, and then she'll just casually, like not even like with any sense of urgency, just casually kind of saunter over to it, holding it
making
again.
the noise.
Yeah. Until you come in there and put it back and give her some water. And then she'll look at you like, fuck so hard about this. Like, if I had thumbs, I could do it myself.
She's gonna look at you like 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
That's
Have
how long
to do better next time.
That's how long it took you to come here, dude. She will tell my wife that it's time for her to have canned food. By howling at my wife in the bedroom. And she doesn't howl at my wife to get my wife to get her canned food. She will howl at my wife to get my wife to yell for me to go get her canned food. So what she does is she howls at my wife, and then she will look at the bedroom door waiting for me to come in.
Right.
It's just she can't hear. Like her hearing is practically gone. That's how old she is.
Yeah.
So she howls.
She has to watch for you, though.
And then watches the door with like her ears perked up and everything.
Yeah.
And because she assumes my wife is then hollering for me.
So what this tells me is she's tried hollering at you for canned food and it didn't work. But this works.
Could be.
I think I'm almost there.
She's such a funny dog. Like,
yeah.
So a few years ago, we lived in a different house, but here in the same town, and the kids got these Power Wheels when they were still, small enough to have those. And so we were like, it's cool. We'll have them drive them down the alleyway and then around the block and then back into the yard. And we had Dixie out in the yard, and Dixie's very good about not wandering off or running out in the road or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we don't ever put her on a leash because she doesn't need it. So we're like, come on, Dix, let's go. And then as we're going down the alley, come on, Dixie. And she gets to the edge of the yard of the alley and just kind of like looks at us as we drive away. And then she just kind of like looks back and looks at us again, and then just goes and like, I'll just sit here. She goes and lays down like by the door and just says, I'll just sit right here till you get back. Like,
you could tell that story and it'd be real sad, or you could tell it and it'd be real sweet.
That's just how she is. I don't think she thought we were leaving her behind, because if she knows, like when we get ready to go on vacation, we take her with us, and she knows when we're getting ready to go on vacation because she can see us packing and everything.
If you're not coming for a while, she comes with. You're not coming back for a while, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, and since she's the most elderly dog, and then her spot is in the front with. Well, she knows this.
Yeah,
She gets to sit up front, and Wags and Fritz have to sit in the back with the kids.
Chumps.
That's how it works.
I think I'm jumping into the waypoint now.
My brother's dog's name is Dixie too.
Frameshift drive charging.
They're inseparable.
To the waypoint.
I'm past waypoint 6.
Oh shit, y'all are fucking running.
I think I'm coming into 6 right now.
I'm still at Heaven's Lane, so.
Oh,
I'm on my way to a nebula north of waypoint 7, so I'll be a while before I get to there. I think I plot and I got 50 jumps yet till I get there. So.
I guess following the schedule on EDSM was a bad idea.
Oh, you're behind the schedule if you're still at Heaven's Lathe.
See, is what I was doing. I was trying to catch up with Chig, but I don't think there's going to be another fleet carrier that's going to catch up to Chig. So there's no point in me trying to catch up to him anymore.
So,
that's right. If Heaven's Lathe is green gas giant.
We're not supposed to be heading to the wedding rings until Tuesday.
Oh, that's right. Because he actually hasn't done. He's only done 2 nights so far.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a pretty gas giant. We'll go take pictures of that.
The green one?
Yeah. I've seen glowing gas giants before, but not with the bright pink like this.
I have 14 jumps to waypoint 5, but I want to see what geological signals are on this planet.
Chig wasn't parked that far away from that green gas giant. I think that's where he jettisoned all his bio-waste.
That's probably why it's green.
Yeah.
Why would he eject out of his ship? I don't get it.
Oh, there's geos on this planet. Or highly likely, anyway. Selenium, 4.3%. Good place to top up on selenium.
Yeah, there's a couple rings in that system that have tritium on them.
Oh.
I think 3 different. Including that green gas giant, but I think it's got regular rock rings there. They don't look that dense.
Okay. Yeah,
but I think the first gas giant in the system has a tritium hotspot, and then one other one.
Well, my miner's parked in the Ashford. I don't know if that's around here or not.
The Ashford's back here with me, I think.
Okay. Yeah,
it appears as though me, Manituk, and Crash seem to be moving at the same pace. The EDSM pace, pretty much.
The EDSM pace. Which is fine, of course. I don't always know when I'm gonna have time to play, so I'm not planning on keeping to the schedule so much. Just making sure I get to the Evelyn's Light on time. The main concern.
We have 2, 3. We have 5 carriers inside the second waypoint still.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess third waypoint if you're including Ross.
Right.
I wish I could take my mining ship off of Jake's carrier. Just let it sit in system till a different carrier goes by. But it's not a feature.
I mean, you could. You just have to sit there with it.
How?
You just go switch to that ship and undock.
Yeah, and then
You can explore in a mining ship.
We didn't say it was a good plan.
If I undocked with it, well then my exploring ship would leave with Jake, and then I'd never catch up to it.
Yeah, that's right.
It'd be kind of like when I was in my mining ship, and then all of a sudden ended up in the Pleiades.
System scan complete.
Like, this is a long way from where I was.
Alright, what does Discovery say about this system? I guess I'll go see that fun gas giant. Seems to be the main... That seems to be the main attraction. Look at that.
Mm.
I'm not particularly low on materials, but it would be geologicals with selenium over 4%. That's a real good way to be.
That is a bright planet. Teflon.
Sure is.
Shit.
I just wanted to land and check something out. And it's not like it's and take screenshots like I do.
Big yawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a screenshot with this jolly green giant and call it a night. Technically, I do have boatloads of work tomorrow, and it is 11:30 here. But I did one more waypoint than I thought I was going to get to tonight.
Progress.
Mm-hmm.
These plot failures. Systems act like they're too damn far away from each other or something.
Are they, or is it just difficult?
No, I'm pretty far. I'm about 2,000 light years below the plane where I'm at in the map.
Symbiont got stuck on a carrier too. 1,000 light year. Got carted 1,000 light years out of the bubble.
Got carted 1,000 light years where?
Just, I don't know, 1,000 light years out. Stayed parked on a carrier when I shouldn't have. Symbiont is saying in Twitch chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's also this bug that I've heard a few people having where you are parked on your carrier and you jump your carrier and your ship stays behind. Carrier jumps out from underneath you. So, pro tip.
Shit.
Yeah, when you set your carrier to jump and you're on board, just switch to your exploration ship. Just to ride it out. You can switch back when you get to the other side.
Takes away the suspense.
That's one way of looking at it. That's a fun shot.
Oh, man.
Got it off the screen.
I didn't know SWTOR was this fun. Fuck. It's a fun game.
Who's playing SWTOR?
I am.
Are you on Starforge?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you? Republic or Imperial?
I have 2 characters. I have one that's Republic and one that's Imperial.
Okay.
Which one are you?
Both. I have characters that are both.
Yeah. I played a shit ton on the Bounty Hunter, and I got him to level 25, and then I kind of got bored of him, so I swapped over, and I'm a Jedi in the Republic. I like the Jedi a lot more.
Filthy Jedi.
Whoa.
Those fighting words.
Anybody play Lord of the Rings Online back in the day?
I did.
What kind of plebe do you take me for? No, I'm kidding. I always wanted to play Lord of the Rings Online, but I never got around to it.
It's cool for a while. There's a ton to it. It really is something you've got to plan for that to be your thing, you know.
Well, like any MMO.
I suppose. This planet is making my Cobra glow green.
Should make for some good screenshots.
Yeah, let me see if I can line it up so I can actually show the star shine on it here. There it is.
Might be able to get it to reflect on your windshield.
Yeah, look at that. Because that is not a green Cobra. That's like the iridescent. It like changes color depending on what's reflecting on it.
Oh yeah. Streaming on Twitch, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Teflon, is tanking a thing in this game, or is it not that? Okay.
What subclass did you pick?
Well, I'm a.
How many
Guardian.
lightsabers do you have?
I'm a Jedi. I have 1 lightsaber. I'm the Jedi Guardian.
Yeah, you picked the tank subclass for Guardian.
Okay.
You'll have to, as you gain some more levels. What level are you?
Level 12 on this character.
Okay.
Or 14 on this character. My other one's 25.
That's cool. You should be able to, I forget where it is, where you can attribute like specialization points into making some abilities, to buffing some abilities or changing some of them. I forget where it is.
Okay.
It's in the menu somewhere. I'd have to get on and actually look for it.
That's so weird how green it is.
It is.
Because, yeah, what color is it supposed to be? My Jedi, I chose focus.
It's iridescent. It's I can turn the ship over the other way and there. Like that's it's the iridescent one that like looks chrome and sometimes has like little bits of purple and like yellows and stuff in it depending on what light's shining on it. But if I roll it around this way, it turns totally green. It's so funny. Nope, not a green Cobra. It's here, go off ship controls again. I forget exactly what it's called, and I could look it up in livery. It's the one that
the Azure
it's
one?
No, it's not Azure. It's one that they it's from the iridescent set that comes on sometimes, like for special occasions, like like Midnight Black and the Stygians and stuff. It's not Stygian, but it's there's a whole set of iridescence, and some of them are like sunset or something. I think iridescent twilight. I think that's what this is. I've never seen it turn so green like that though. But what's funny is it doesn't even seem to be on the side. Like if I go over here, this isn't even the side of the ship that's facing the planet.
Well, right.
And it's just it's probably just like an artifact of the lighting engine in the game, right?
Come across a pink one, you can try that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Game does have some funky side effects.
I should hit the exclusion zone on this planet, then we'll see what it takes to be green.
It's not easy being green.
I smashed Symbiont into a planet while watching the color. It is so hard to crash into a gas giant. You just go so slow the closer you get. Come on, man.
Come on. You can do it. You got this.
I'm almost there. You gotta turn the lines back on. Almost there. It's taking forever. I'm maxed out at 200k a second. Full throttle.
They're the most neutral people in the galaxy. If we don't make it, tell my wife I said hello.
Almost there. Here we go. All right. There we go.
Too bad that planet didn't have rings on it like the last waypoint did with the stellar phenomenon.
Yeah. Well, this planet has ring, but it doesn't have any.
But it doesn't have that that haze, that atmospheric.
Yeah.
I feel like I spend more time in the freaking Gal map than I do actually exploring.
Hmm.
That's still exploring.
I keep looking for something. I don't know what I'm looking for. Things that stand out, things that are special. But then usually it's already been discovered, so.
Well, we're not very deep now. I mean,
yeah.
Still. Especially if you're way back at around 3 still. 3 is only about 2,500 light years from the bubble. We gotta get into some deep space, Dubs. You gotta get out there.
We gotta head out to the errant marches.
Is that where we're going?
I'm thinking that's gonna be the after Colonia. Either that or the Void.
I'm good with either.
The Void is a good bit further away. We'll be adding 20,000 light years to our return trip by going to the Void.
Yeah. You only live once.
Well, that made for some cool screenshots.
I'm not going to sit here and scan all these fucking icy bodies. Oh, I guess I will. I guess I will. I mean, they're my icy bodies.
All right, I'm gonna log out here. What better place? Or is there a moon I should land on? Let's see.
If I'm exploring, then I do that thing that Dubs always does, where I try to land, to go camping for the night.
Yeah. All right, I gotta get back to Super Cruise then. Ooh, escape vector from the gas giant. This is gonna take forever.
4, 3, 2, 1,
The Void is where you'll find Raxla. It says so in the Codex. Maybe.
Isn't the Dark Wheel getting ready to expand to hit their targets?
There is the next 2 up on the list. One of them is something to do with Sol. I can't remember if it is Sol. And then LFT 59, whatever the important one is, LFT 598 or something.
I just couldn't remember when Kai said that would
LFT 509, that's the one. Yep. Yeah, that should be the next. It should be coming right up.
Well, if anything happens, I'm sure we'll hear about it. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll know at the very least that it's been tested.
Just wondering if Frontier's actually planning something for it. As busy as they've been with Odyssey.
I guess I find it a little... I'm not really expecting anything to happen if it was something that they're constructing now. Like if it was... If this is the thing that they've been waiting for the entire time the game has happened, then they're just sitting back and watching it finally play out, right? But I don't think they're adding anything into the game, not now. This planet's going to be on the dark side of that. Interesting. The nearest moon is... Well, I might still be able to see the crescent of it. That'll be cool. We'll do that. We'll land on the A moon. In my experience,
I typically land on the light side of planets, and when I log back in, I'm on the dark side.
I think there is a moon in that system that's right next to the rings of one of the gas giants.
Yeah, this is close. It's only like 2 light seconds out, less than 2 from the surface it's close to. It's a little bit outside the ring plane of the glowy planet. I think I'll be able to see the sunny side at least a little bit from here. Try to land in a good spot.
See where you are when you log back in.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you wake up in the dark with a really nice view or something.
Might get a nice eclipse if you do that.
Mm-hmm. I want to at least land with a good view, so we'll wrap it around here.
Don't park on a planet next to a neutron star.
Nope. You never know, right? Alright, so do we want the vertical gas giant or the horizontal gas giant? Land at the poles or the equator?
Wow, that is one misshapen rocky world.
Yeah, it is.
Real small potato.
Is that a planet?
It is a potato.
Large asteroid.
It's a potato.
Those are the ones you can get your SRV launched off of. Those are nice.
I know where I'm going to land.
Just be careful.
Alright. It's got some canyons on this world.
Could play some space volleyball with your SRV.
Oh, I can't land on any of these planets? Oh, I guess I could try an FSS. Nope, already did. None of these planets can be landed on. Dang.
Next system.
Yep.
Who's that?
Who goes there?
Alright, this looks good. That canyon over there looks pretty good. Just trying to bring it in over there.
Wait, Teflon, what do you primarily play then as characters?
My main character is a Sith warrior, Juggernaut. But I also have a Jedi Guardian.
Yeah.
And I have some of everything.
Is the subscription worth it, or?
Well, if you pay for a subscription once, then you get access to all the expansions.
Okay.
Oh man, this world is moving.
I did see that you become there's like a word for it. It's like a half subscriber for like the rest of your life, where you're not actually paying anything. But you get bonuses. Preferred, yeah. I thought that was neat. That was pretty cool.
A game my wife played did that.
I'm a subscriber, but like That's just what I want to do.
Yeah, I don't know yet because I bounce around games like fucking. I don't know an example of bounce. Okay, but I bounce around games.
like a. Oh, here I got one. Like a guy who bounces around games.
Yeah, like a guy who bounces around games.
That's a pretty normal thing.
But we'll see how it goes.
I get it, man. I bounce around games all the time too. Like,
yeah, I'm probably the crazy one who doesn't. You know, I think I'm much more unusual.
My games library is full of half-finished games.
Yeah. I have a lot of games I've never even played. I play basically 3 games.
Well, I think that's like 95% of Steam users.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, yeah, that's definitely true for me.
You just can't beat those 12-cent games, man.
There's a lot of storylines in this game. I saw like the main storylines and I was like, damn, there's a lot. Fuck.
Setting it down on the ice.
I'm setting on this misshapen potato. Coming out of glide now.
Oh, I should probably slow down. Didn't really pay attention to what the rings in this system were made out of. A lot of icy rings. I guess metallic rings aren't as common as I thought they were. I see a lot of metal rich, but metallic seem to be a little more rare, which I guess makes sense since the more valuable stuff comes from the metallic, or at least they're better to mine.
Oops.
Nice, some have a pretty nice view of these rings sitting down on this planet.
Here we go. Cool.
Shit.
All right, anyway.
Is it better with the glint off the canopy?
Yes.
Or,
I like
or
that.
no?
No, with the
Yeah.
glint.
With
Lighting
the glint.
action is always better.
Especially if you do a little touching up afterwards to make it look more realistic.
Who touches up their screenshots?
I don't know.
All right, guys, on that note, I'm going to close up. Thank you all for watching and hanging out. We'll see you next time. Later.
Later.
Mind your speed and your surroundings. Avoid costly collisions. Always proceed directly to your